Hey guys, welcome back to SMC Trader for this session. The first sentence I would love to ask you, I would love to request you guys, please don't ask me anything about this entry. Don't focus in that entry. Please, this is my request, okay? As I'm here to read the price action with you guys, at the same time, I spent my time to learn new things, okay? So that is the reason for pushing this button. I pushed this button depending on the same thing. Last time you have seen I pushed my button and I started my stream with a setup. This is that type of things, and please, this is my request, don't focus to that entry. Just ignore this, okay? It can be a winning trade, it can be a losing trade, I don't care. I just don't care, okay? So please don't focus to that entry and don't ask me any kind of question about that entry, because whatever I have marked, it's not full, everything is not over there. So you can think that I push my button from that fair value gap. It's not like that. Okay, there is something else I have seen, and I was just trying to set out if it worked or not. Okay, so please ask me any type of question about this entry. This is my first request to all of you. Now I would love to start my today's session. Welcome guys, welcome back. Okay, how are you all? I hope that everyone is cool. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. If everything is okay, if you can hear me, just let me know that. If the sound is cool, let me know that. Everything okay, just let me know that. And after that I will start today's session, as ICT was in live, so he has already told so many things. Now when I will start to talk, some of you guys will argue with me, because ICT told that, now you're telling this, you are bullshit, we are not going to follow you, okay? Something like that. It is going to happen today. To be honest, it's going to happen because I'm going to tell something that is my experience. I will just add that, okay? So it's gonna be difficult for you guys to take it. Everything is clear, all is cool, loud and clear, everything cool, and let's start. Thank you, brother. So I would love to start from this 15-minute chart. Now, from yesterday I told that I have this sell side liquidity. I don't think so market will reach until that area, but above this sell side liquidity I have this last fair value gap. So if market would love to fall, then this is the area I was expecting market will reach. This is the last fair value gap where market will reach. Now market didn't reach over there before before 4 p.m. yesterday, but at the end, you can see the fall. It stopped exactly here, that last fair value gap. Here, I'm not rebranding anything. By the way, someone has taken a membership. Whoever has taken the membership, thank you, brother. And really, thanks for that. Don't forget to give me the penguin, okay? So it came here exactly to this last fair value gap. This is very specific. The fair value gap is very specific. Why I'm telling that? Because I need to explain this four fair value gap, okay? That's why I'm showing you something first, then I will talk about this fair value gap. Where exactly market came? Exactly the last fair value gap, not any other fair value gap. There is no other fair value gap below this fair value gap. This is the last fair value gap. Price came here, it went higher. That means the reaction. In my opinion, this is the reaction. I will talk about this inversion fair value gap. Before talking this inversion fair value gap, I would love to talk about this four fair value gap. So this is my 15-minute chart for Nasdaq to that specific leg. Okay, this leg has started from there. This is the starting of that leg. Market is falling, falling, falling. So you will start to mark from the first fair value gap. The first fair value gap is going to be your last fair value gap, right? This, when market came here and now it is going higher, this is going to be your last fair value gap. This is your entry fair value gap. This is a fair value gap. This is a fair value gap. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4 to that specific leg. Now you can say, brother, there is also a fair value gap, there is also a fair value gap, there is also a fair value gap. Here is the part to understand. Fall, retrace, fall, retrace, fall. See, every one is another leg. This is a leg. After that leg, this is a retracement, another leg, retracement, another leg. So I have this three leg over there. To that specific leg, as market already went through this last leg and the middle leg. right? Market has already went through these two legs. So I have the last leg left over there. So I'm going to mark all of the fair value gap over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have this 4 fair value gap over there. This is my last fair value gap. I didn't renamed it. I didn't rebrand it. I just named it last fair value gap so that it is going to be easier for me to explain. So this is the last fair value gap. Then this is the entry fair value gap. So over here, this is the entry fair value gap. These two fair value gap I have already explained in my live. In my video, I have already explained how to use those two fair value gap. Now here is another fair value gap which is called the first fair value gap. Not the first fair value gap for taking entry, okay? Not that type of fair value gap. It's a first fair value gap which is the last fair value gap to that specific leg. I mean, this is the first fair value gap, second fair value gap, last fair value gap. If there was another fair value gap below that fair value gap, then that would be my first fair value gap. So in between the first fair value gap and the entry fair value gap, if I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, if I have thousands fair value gap, I'm going to ignore them. This I don't see there is a fair value gap. In my opinion, this is not even a fair value gap. This is just a gap which has no value. Okay, this is just a gap which has no value, which is just a gap. It's not a fair value gap. This is the part I have started that when I will talk about this, you will argue with me, you will start to go against me, because ICT by today's video or stream, he told that he want to see, he is observing this fair value gap. It can reach until that area, then it can fall. It's because this fair value gap is inside that breaker block. In my opinion, if market can go through that first fair value gap, which is I'm not going to think that it is going to happen, to be honest, because I'm bearish today and I'm thinking that market is going for that sell side liquidity. This is my expectation so far. This is the expectation. I have the nude opening gap over here as well, and let me just show you that nude opening gap. See this candle, there is the new day opening gap from Monday. I just removed it from my chart. I kept it over here, but I will remove it as well, because in my opinion, comparing with this new day opening gap, this gap and that gap, they're very small. So I'm not going to use this fair value gap or that fair value gap. No, not any of these two fair value gap I'm going to use. So you can use, I mean, you can keep all of this fair value gap, sorry, not fair value gap, new day opening gap in your chart. So it's up to you. I'm what can I say? I mean, it's up to you, brother. Okay, but I am just going to use this fair value gap only, this new day fair value gap only. So ICT told it can reverse from this fair value gap. In my opinion, if market is able to go through this first fair value gap, it has to reach at least until this entry fair value gap. At least. If it is overzealous, it can reach until this last fair value gap as well as inside this new week opening gap. There is nothing wrong if it can reach until that area, but if it can break this first fair value gap, it has to reach here. I can be wrong because I only know whatever ICT has published. Okay, so in my opinion, in my experience, I have seen that this fair value gap is useless. That means market is not going to react from this fair value gap. This is my experience. I'm not telling anything against ICT. Obviously, market can reverse from there because he is the wizard of this market. He is the concept creator. Okay, whatever he knows, I don't know. Nobody knows. But this is just my experience that if market can go through this first fair value gap, then it has to reach either this last fair value, sorry, entry fair value gap or the last fair value gap. This first fair value gap, how to use this one, I didn't explain it yet. I will explain it when I will go, at the end of my live streaming live, when I will start to close my streaming or my teaching or everything. I will explain this first fair value gap because this is so complicated, so I mean disgusting. Okay, it will make you, I mean, how to say, I mean, you will be totally disaster. You will think that this is the bullshit, something like that. Okay, so I have to take time. So when I will start closing my streaming at the end of the day, okay, when I will start, I will declare that okay, from the next week I'm not going to live anymore in my life again. So in that type of situation, maybe before closing the streaming, just 1 or 2 weeks before, I will explain this first fair value gap. I promise you all guys, this is my promise to all of you. I don't break my promise. Okay, so until then, please don't ask me about this first fair value gap because this is extremely complicated. Now, this is the theme for where I wanted to say that I am going to go against ICT because I don't see this fair value gap in my chart. I don't have this fair value gap, but today I will keep it over here. I will keep it and I will see actually I am wrong or not. If I can learn something from today's ICT's live, I mean how to use this fair value gap or whatever. If I get something that will tell me that no, this is not a useless fair value gap. Obviously, it has some value. Maybe it can be because of this breaker block or any other things. Then maybe I will just correct myself. I'm not telling that I'm always right. I mean I'm right about that. I will just see. Okay, so don't get me wrong. It can obviously reverse from there as ICT told. If ICT didn't tell me that, I mean today, if he didn't declare that fair value gap, I would never mark this fair value gap. Okay, I don't have this fair value gap in my chart. It's just empty. Now you can ask me, what is your bias, brother? Are you bullish or are you bearish? Obviously, I'm bearish. Obviously, I'm bearish. Why you are bearish? Because this is the sell side liquidity. I'm seeing this is the last fair value gap reaction. At the same time, the new teaching inversion fair value gap. It has taken the liquidity and this is the inversion fair value gap from 50-minute chart. You can say, brother, it is at the level of the liquidity. So yesterday's video, you told that if the inversion fair value gap is below or above the liquidity level, then you are not going to use that. Then why you are using it? Now this inversion fair value gap, if I just mark this low, which is actually liquidity taken over here, the maximum portion of the gap is above the liquidity level, the maximum portion. Okay, that means it's not below the liquidity exactly. And if you just keep it until that area, so if you just minimize your inversion fair value gap until that area, you can take a buy from there, from that inversion fair value gap, and you can put a stop loss below here, below this sell side liquidity level, and you can think that no, it's not going to go below this liquidity level one more time because it has already taken the liquidity. At the same time, I don't need the precision from 15-minute chart because I'm not going to push my button from there. As I'm not going to push my button from there, I'm just not going to look for the precision over here. This was the inversion fair value gap. Which inversion? Now I'm using the inversion fair value gap. Obviously, I don't need to use that inversion fair value gap because I have a very nice breaker block over here. Depending on the setup, I have already explained to all of you guys. If you just look over here, this is the liquidity taken, market structure shift, fair value gap. Market has traded some kind of fair value gap, then order block retested. I mean, trade that order block. Market went higher. There is some kind of unfilled fair value gap. Market has traded that unfilled fair value gap, and then this is the lowest low, low, high, lower low, highest up close body close candle is your breaker block. Just mark that breaker block from 15-minute chart over here. Let me actually mark, show me that. Okay, here. This is your breaker block over there, and right, extend it your right. Okay, so here this is the breaker block. Guys, it can be a load shedding today. Okay, because the weather is not good. So if it is suddenly I'm out, then I'm extremely sorry. Okay, because of the load shedding. Okay, whatever, it is the breaker block. Market tapped this breaker block perfectly. It went higher. When it went higher, I was looking for some kind of buy side liquidity should be taken. Now until that area, see, this is a high, this is a high. Now they are not relatively equal highs because they are too far from each other. They are too far from each other. So this is a single high. If market can go above that single high, are you going to think that market has taken the liquidity already by the reaction of that breaker block? No. Why? Because first market reached until that high. I mean, it went until that level, then market fall until the breaker block. So it is the retracement for the breaker block. Okay, I got a stop loss over here. That's cool. It came until that area, then it come back here to test that breaker block. When it tests that breaker block, now it is going higher. So this high is not my liquidity. I will look before that high if there is any other high which is the liquidity. Now I can see there is another high, swing high, which is my liquidity. So I can simply think that when market has taken that by high, that breaker block has done its job. If you look look at this inversion fair value gap, when it tapped this inversion fair value gap, went higher, take that high, it has done its job already. These two things has done its job. Now why market is reaching, it is going higher. Above this high, I have a resting room. This is that resting room, first fair value gap. It could stop the price, send it back again for the sell side liquidity. It didn't do that. It is going higher. How far it can go? Until this entry fair value gap or this last fair value gap. Are you going to take the entry right now? No, I'm going to wait until 9:30 to see how the market is going to work. Around 9:30, I will take my decision. Is it actually reversing? Sorry, not reversing. It's my tongue of, miss of tongue. This is the reaction of this last fair value gap, or this is actually the reversal for this buy side liquidity. Remember the buy side liquidity, this is the reversal for that buy side liquidity. I will take my decision after 9:30. So until 9:30 I will keep watching the price, and whenever it will go from here or here, any of these two level, I will start to look for sell from 1 minute chart, because I am seeing this obvious or very clean sell side liquidity over here from both 50-minute chart, from daily chart, from every level. I have this sell side liquidity. For the buy side liquidity, yeah, obviously I have this that buy side liquidity, but if market would love to go to that buy side liquidity, it has to break lot of things. First, it has to break the entry fair value gap, last fair value gap, new week opening gap. This is a last fair value gap, there is another last fair value gap, then it will be able to take that buy side liquidity. So simply I'm not going to think that market is going for that buy side liquidity. If it wants to go over there, it will be difficult for me to trade. What else do I know? Today is the continuation of the what is that? Uh, what is that called? Yesterday was the expansion day, and today's, oh, okay, continuation of the expansion. So today is actually the continuation of the expansion day. So is it continuing to fall for that sell side liquidity, or is it continuing to expand higher for that buy side liquidity? That means continuation of the expansion doesn't need to go to the same direction I got yesterday. So yesterday I got the bearish direction from Nasdaq. From Wednesday market I got the bearish continuation, but I don't need to see that the continuation should be bearish in Thursday as well. I don't need to think. All I need to see is the continuation of the expansion. That means, sorry, not like that way. Uh, this should be like this from 1 minute chart. If it is a bullish continuation, then I will look for this. This is from 1 minute chart, okay? I will look for this until a certain level. What is the certain level? Either this last fair value gap, because I have already got the reaction from this last fair value gap. I don't think so this is going to hold the price anymore. That means I don't care about this last fair value gap anymore today. Yesterday it made me crazy, to be honest. It made me crazy yesterday, but today I don't give a shit. This fair value gap, it is not, if market can reach until that area, it's not going to give you any kind of reaction. That's for sure, okay? Now I will say that this is the some kind of certain area, or this buy side liquidity. So until that area I will look for buy, if this is the continuation toward that buy side liquidity. If it is not the continuation of toward that buy side liquidity, which is my expectation so far, that market is not going for that buy side liquidity, so we will see if it can go toward that, or it is going to fall actually. Okay, so this is all about the market. And beforehand, before the market analysis, that means before 9:30, it is reacting from there. That is the thing I don't like. Okay, I don't want to see this one here. What I would see, if ICT didn't talk about that, then I would say this is the liquidity. So market has made that liquidity, that buy side. But brother, it has taken that liquidity. No, it's the shallow run, very little shallow run. Okay, above that high, this is a shallow run which is going to be taken maybe after some kind of reaction or without the reaction. If it is the reaction, then go for that buy side liquidity, cool. If it is not going to react little bit from that fair value gap or something, then it will keep going higher. I believe that it will keep going higher, and it will take that buy side liquidity. It will go at least until this entry fair value gap over here. As this first fair value gap has been broken, this is the candle which has closed above this first fair value gap. If this candle can close above this first fair value gap as well, that means this is going to be broken. There is no need to worry about that fair value gap anymore. It will be useful later, not right now. So I will just keep it over here to see if it can actually go through this one or not. I mean, how it is going to close. Okay, so this is all I am looking for. I am bearish to be honest, but for taking the sell, obviously I have to wait to see that new day opening gap is broken. That means whenever market will be very near to the new day opening gap high, I won't be able to look for sell. So for selling, I have to wait to see that market is going to fall, and in that type of situation, I have to wait to see if market can break that new day opening gap or not. At the same time, if it keep going higher, it will be difficult because my range will be very small. If it can go through this entry fair value gap, then my range will be from to the top of this entry fair value gap to until new week opening gap low. Then from new week opening gap low to until this last fair value gap. Then last fair value gap high to consequent encroachment. Then consequent encroachment to until that high. Then this high to until this fair value gap low. Okay, this is how I have to divide it every level over there. If market would love to keep going higher, if market would love to fall, then I have a range from maybe from this entry fair value gap. So I will have a range from there to there. Then I will wait to break this new opening gap. Then I will have another range from there to there. When market will break this new opening gap, then I will have another range. So from there, what the hell? There to the sell side liquidity, this sell side liquidity, it will be my uh, area to trade. Okay, so this is all about the pre-market analysis. I'm just not thinking that market has already done its higher run. Okay, it has to reach until this area. This is my expectation, but obviously I will change. Okay, I'm telling you one more time, it can be the reaction from there, as ICT told. If ICT wouldn't tell that today, I would say that no man, don't think that this is going to be reversed from that fair value gap, because this fair value gap is not even a fair value gap. So we will see how it is going to work. Is it really going to reverse from there or not? I really don't want to see that. Okay, so it can be a reaction. That reaction can tap to this fair value gap one more time above this first fair value gap. Then it will go through this buy side liquidity until this entry fair value gap. That doesn't mean you are going to take the entry right now. No entry is valid before 9:30. So after 9:30, we will uh, we will see if there is any opportunity to take entry or not. Okay, actually that fair value gap that ICT expecting reversal, it's also entry fair value gap for 15-minute price leg. No, it's not the entry fair value gap. The entry fair value gap is over here. This is not the entry fair value gap. No, this is not the entry fair value gap. I saw it. Okay, I was watching ICT's live and I was just curious to see why he has marked that on. So then he actually referred the breaker block over here because this fair value gap is inside that breaker block. Then he referred this entry fair value gap with this inversion fair value gap. So there is the inversion fair value gap. You can see here, this is the inversion fair value gap. He referred that inversion fair value gap with this fair value gap. I am convinced with this one, and still this fair value gap is also inside that consecutive breaker block. So yeah, so that's all. Okay, let's see, brother. I just told you that in my opinion, in my experience, I have seen that this fair value gap is not even a fair value gap. This is my experience. I'm not going to say that I'm right. Okay, I can be wrong, and obviously ICT is the boss of this market, so I'm not going against him. Obviously whatever he has seen, that is 1,000 times better than my experience or my expectation. I would love to say that. Okay, I mean, if you look on it as 15-minute price leg, any not for whole sturdy move. Yeah, I'm seeing it from there. From this is the leg. From here to here, this is a leg. There is no retracement. So this is a leg. Then there is a retracement. There is another leg. Retracement, another leg. So I have three leg. One, two, three. I have just three leg. In that specific leg, this is the last fair value gap. This is the entry fair value gap. This is the fair value gap which I don't see any value over there. Obviously this one has the value. Now it didn't work over here. I was expecting that from here, but it didn't work. This this is the first fair value gap which I will keep it for a little, okay. But in my opinion, this fair value gap has no value. So if market reverse from there, I will be surprised. To be honest, I'll be very surprised. Why market reverse from there? Okay, guys. Before starting the 9:30, I would love to do some advertisement. Here is Apex. If any of you are interested about the Apex, then here is 150k, 250k, and the 300k accounts are just for $40. You need just 1 day to pass it. If you can pass it, you have to pay $85 for lifetime fee. You don't need to pay any other fees after that $85. This is valid. I mean, this offer is valid until 14th August, and the $85 that offer is valid until 15th of August. Okay, and yep, that is. If you would love to use the code T2 Wizard, I'll be grateful to all of you guys. If any of you are interested about my funded futures, then this is a very cheap plan in my opinion. You have to just pay $76 for 50k account if you use the same code T2 Wizard. So this is my funded futures. If you can pass it, you don't need to pay any other fees. Okay, so I'm gonna give two account tomorrow after the AM session live, and yeah, I have just two account. I will talk about that after my first entry. Okay, then here is a 100k account. If you use the same code, you will get some discount over there as well. Same for 150k. You don't need to wait for 2 days to pass it. If you can pass it by 1 day, you are done. If you fail to pass it, then you have to pay $50. Obviously, $47.50 if you use the same code T2 Wizard. Okay, so you will get the discount here as well, here as well. If you can pass it, you don't need to pay anything else. Okay, you just don't need to pay anything else. Pass it, start earning money. That is why I told that this is a very cheap plan. In my opinion, this is very cheap comparing with other platform right now. But Apex is good because over there you will be able to trade 20 accounts, which is the most important part for being being profitable by trading. You need to copy trade. So Apex is the best for copy trading. Okay, here you have the expert plan as well, and for the expert plan you don't have any scaling or limit or payout cap or consistency. That means you don't have any rules over there. You can just trade the way you want to trade. The this funded futures is very, you will get the life fund very easily by this platform. In my opinion, this is a good choice if you want to choose for trading. If you think that you are good enough for trading, then you can choose it. Okay, otherwise don't go for the trading and don't blow your account. So this is the 9:30 candle. This is the 9:30 candle, and you see the opening gap. There is opening gap, huge opening gap. So I'm not going to mark the opening gap as well today. It is the liquidity which has been taken over here. I'd love to mark that liquidity. This is the swing high which is validated for shifting market structure. So I would love to mark that swing high for shifting market structure if I get the market structure shift over there. Okay, and going to remove this line. This is the area where I'm expecting market will reach for. Okay, I don't want to see the reversal from this fair value gap. That is my expectation right now. Obviously it can reverse from there. I can be wrong because ICT told. Okay, I can be wrong, but I am now not thinking that market is going to reverse from there. Let's see how it is going to work. More liquidity has taken. Oh, by the way, the gap is actually not from here. My mistake. Gap is from there to there. It's a huge gap. So I am not interested to mark the opening gap. Can it keep falling? Absolutely, it can keep falling. Okay, I told you guys. I will also learn something today if market reverse from that fair value gap. I'm telling you that. I don't, until now, I don't see this fair value gap as a fair value gap which can reverse the price. That means this fair value gap has no strength to stop the price until now. It can be changed today. So don't think that uh, I'm just I'm just making something new about the ICT concepts. No, ICT has 81 PDRS, 81 model. Okay, so how many he has already shared with us? Not all of them. So whatever he knows, we don't know that. I'm going to take sell. No, obviously I'm not going to take sell. That's for sure. I will wait. Yesterday I was really I was in pressure and I mean when a lot of people over there. Just a second, my sister is calling. Just a second. Hello. Okay, I'm back. Okay, my sister is actually coming today, so I'm a little excited. She's coming after so long. She's coming. By the way, guys, I am going to give that to giveaway account. I'm waiting, okay, so I can talk about that about the tomorrow's draw because I'm just waiting. I'm not looking for sell, so I'm not thinking that this is the market structure shift. Market is going to fall. No, I'm not thinking like that. Whenever market is falling, I'm just seeing how far it can reach. Can it go through this first parallel gap or not, or is it going to use this first parallel gap as a support? So far that is my expectation. Whenever it is going lower, it is actually going lower to take the liquidity. After taking the liquidity, it will, I mean, it will actually use any kind of higher time frame level over there. Now you can say, what type of higher time frame do I have? I have this candle. Look at this candle. What is this candle? Brother, this is not order block because it didn't trade any fair value gap. It's not the order block. No, brother, it's the order block. Why it is the order block? Because this is the candle in that run. Look at this run. I'm expecting this run is actually going from there. Sorry, not like that. Okay. So from there to there until that fair value gap. Okay. If I just use it over here, there. Okay. Look, this is the middle candle, which is actually my order block. The middle candle is my order block. I'm gonna think that this is going to work as a order block. Market is not going to go below this low. That is my expectation so far. So that is why I can use that one as my order block, as well as I have this inversion first fair value gap, which is also my higher time frame. I'm good to go to take buy if it can give me a perfect market structure shift. And then I will see market has taken the liquidity over there. Market has taken the liquidity. I got some kind of market structure shift that is valid. No, not this one. This one is not valid anymore as a market structure shift. This is not a swing high which is valid anymore as a market structure shift. Is this swing high valid for shifting market structure? It will depend after closing this candle. If this candle can close below that high, then this is going to be your perfect market swing high for shifting market structure. Okay, so I'm waiting for a buy run. So from there to there, I am waiting for that buy run until that entry fabric. Brother, you are going against ICT. Okay, I'm not going against him. Okay, let me clear that part again. I can be absolutely wrong. This can be the fair value gap that can stop the price, send it back for the sell side liquidity. I can be absolutely wrong. I am just telling that in my experience I have seen this is a fair value gap which has no value. This is just my experience. Okay, so I can be wrong over here. I'm not going against ICT. I'm not rebranding his concept. I'm not doing anything like that. So I am not telling you that I'm going to going to go against ICT. So yeah, I hope that it's clear to all of you guys. So the I was talking about the my forex fund. So tomorrow I will give two giveaway because they have offered me just two giveaway account. As I don't trade anymore the live money, I have no plan to trade live money anymore in my life again, at least not through the prop firm. You know the reason. So I am not going to use them. So I would love to give all of you all of you. Okay, so right now they have started with two account and they told me that in time they are going to increase the amount size, I mean account size, not the size, actually the amount. Like now they are going to give me two account, later they will give me five accounts, something like this. So whenever I will get the account I will give it to all of you guys. Okay, so right now they have just offered me two account, and I believe that very soon they will offer me more account. So don't get I mean don't feel bad if you are not the lucky one. I believe that in time you will be the lucky one. Okay, so yeah. She gonna take your PC? No, she's not going to take my PC. She's not coming for that. She has already a PC. I have already given her I mean one PC. I had two, so I have already given her one. I'm not going to give her this PC as well. Okay. Are you thinking that market is going to fall from that fair value gap? No. Still, I'm seeing that market went lower. Take the liquidity. It went lower to take the liquidity. So I'm not thinking that this is going to hold the price and then send it back maybe until this sells or anywhere. Can it do that? Can it fall from there? Absolutely, it can do that. Absolutely, it can do that. It can fall from that fair value gap. But I am not seeing like this way. I'm seeing that market reach until that constant crossment of that first fair value gap. At the same time, it has taken all of this liquidity, failed to take the extreme low. This is the extreme low. I'm seeing this is the failure. That market failed to go below that extreme low. Instead of that low, it has taken all of this liquidity, traded that constant crossment of that first fair value gap. Now it will go higher. If it keep falling from that fair value gap, I'm not going to worry about that because I know what I'm looking for. When it will keep going to fall, I know where is my range, how far it can reach until this level 17338.75. So I'll be able to catch at least one trade. Okay, at least I'll be able to take one trade until that area. Right now I'm not thinking that it is falling from this fair value gap. Let me change the color. If any of you would love to trade, obviously don't depend on my analysis. Please do your own analysis and push your own button. Don't push with me. Okay, if there is a 15-minute fair value gap inside a new day opening gap or new week opening gap, I don't mark them. For example, you see this last fair value gap inside the new week opening gap, I don't mark it because I don't need it. Either way, I'm unable to trade in that area. Why? Because market should go through this new week opening gap for trading. So I actually don't mark them. Oh brother, it is falling. Why you didn't take sell? I didn't take sell. If I would love to take a sell, I will wait for a bearish fair value gap from 15-minute chart. Otherwise, I'm not going to take a sell. I would love to say how far it can fall. It can fall until this new day opening gap low, I mean high. It can fall until that area. It can fall until that area. I'm not going to take sell. Either way, when market will be very near to this new day opening gap, I won't be able to take sell. But brother, you told at the beginning that you are bearish today. So why you are not going to take sell? Because market is reversing from a random area, from a random level. This is a random level to me. So I can't believe that this is the falling, actual falling. If this was the entry fair value gap, trust me brother, if it was the entry fair value gap, I would push my button over here. I wouldn't wait for the bearish fair value gap. Why? Because market was reversing from that constant encroachment. Remember what did I say? After a big run, you always wait for a bearish fair value gap. But if you see market has respected the old fair value gap constant encroachment, then you can look for a sell. Okay, this is a market structure shift. I will push my button if it can make a fair value gap around that area. So I got the market structure shift over here. Did I get it? Let me check actually. Yeah, I got it, but it has to make a bearish, fair value gap around that area for pushing the button. If it failed to make a fair value gap, I'm not going to push the button. That doesn't mean I'm inviting you guys to push the button. Please don't do that. Trade by yourself. If it keep falling, I don't care. I'll let him fall. I will see how far it can go. It didn't make any fair value gap, so I'm not going to push the buy button, obviously. Let me mark this relatively equal lows. Let's see. After taking this relatively equal lows, it can reverse or not. I'm bearish, okay? I am bearish. But right now, I can't take a sell. Remember, I am repeating my logic again. I'm bearish. I can't take a sell from there because in my opinion, this is the random reversal. I don't like those type of random reversal. So after 9:30, this is the first fair value gap which is created in the market. So I would love to mark that fair value gap and I would love to extend it to my right because in time this is going to it is going to be respected a lot of time. This is the fair value gap. I'll keep that in my chart and I will see if it can give me any opportunity to take entry or not. Yesterday I was really nervous because a lot of people was over there. It's because maybe ICT wasn't there. He was not streaming, so people were free, so they joined me, and I just missed up because I missed that last Fabric Cup. I missed everything, so I don't want to mess up today one more time. I would love to wait for the perfect setup, then I would love to push my button. Otherwise, you know, people actually so difficult to what's I mean, really so difficult. Has taken the liquidity. Let's see if it can reverse now or not. Brother, you are waiting for the reversal, but market is actually falling. We are going to miss the trade. Maybe this is the liquidity taken. Maybe there was a market structure shift. Maybe this is the market structure shift. This is the fair value gap. Prices traded that fair value gap. Now market is falling. I didn't tell you to wait for me. Go for that sell, please. Go for that sell. I just explain what I am looking for and why I am that looking for. I can be wrong. If I am wrong, then I know when I should look for the sell again. I will be here, don't worry. So if I'm wrong over here, I will tell you when I should look for the sell. I don't need to be, I don't need to push my button when I'm confused. Still, I'm thinking that market will go higher. Let me remove this fast parabolic gap, otherwise it is also confusing me and all of you guys. I believe so. So far it came into this 15-minute bullish fair value gap. This is the 15-minute bullish fair value gap. It came into this 15-minute bullish fair value gap. So let's see if it can reverse now or not. It didn't respect from that order block. Perfect. Nothing is wrong. Nothing is wrong over here. It didn't respect over there. We didn't push our button because we didn't get any opportunity. We had an opportunity over there. Market didn't give us the opportunity to push our button. Remember, market never tell you lie. Never ever. Now market reach until this bullish fair value gap from 15-minute chart. Let's see if it can go higher now or not. Okay. If I would love to look for a sell, I will wait for a bearish fair value gap from 15-minute chart. Until I don't get that bearish fair value gap from 15-minute chart, no, I'm not going to push my button. After seeing the bearish fair value gap, are you going to expect that market is going to trade that bearish fair value gap before falling? No, I don't need that because today is Thursday. But I need to see that there is a bearish fair value gap. If that was another day like Friday, Monday, or Tuesday, yeah, I would wait to retrade that bearish fair value gap. Then I would look for sell. But today, I'm not going to wait to price go back again into that bearish fair value gap before falling. I'm not going to do that. My next looking is over here to this new day opening gap high. If it can reach until that high, I will see if it can reverse from there or not. If it failed to reverse from there and if it keep falling, make a bearish 5 lookup from 15-minute chart, I will start to look for sell. But you are wrong over here, brother. There is nothing wrong or there is nothing right, because this 5 lookup, as I explained, still now I don't think so it should reverse from there. I'm seeing the reaction. Still now I'm seeing this is the reaction. This reaction sent the price until this new opening gap. This is I'm thinking still now. Until it proves me wrong, I'm not going to think that market is really reversing. It is, in my opinion, this is the Judas swing. After 9:30, market is just falling. That is the reverse. I mean Judas swing. Then market go back again higher. That is my expectation. How far it can reach, as I told, this new opening gap may be high or constant crossment. But if it can go below this constant crossment from 15-minute chart, I mean if it can close below this constant crossment, I won't think anymore that no, this is actually the reversal and market is actually reaching for the sell side liquidity. Obviously I will wait for the 15-minute bearish fair value gap. If I get that 15-minute bearish fair value gap, then and only then I'll look for sell. You have missed all of this thing, man. Just market has started. I mean market has just opened 19 minute ago, right? 30:49, yeah, just 19 minutes ago. By the way, if you took that entry, it is not something like now. For example, now market is going higher, maybe now market is going higher and it came here, maybe here. So I will say, see, market is going higher. So whoever was looking for sell, you are wrong. No, you are not wrong. Look, if you push your button from there, so from there to that line to until this line, it's 100 handle. Maybe you will be able to take just 40 handle, still you are profitable. So don't think that it is going higher. For example, it went higher, that means you are wrong. No, you are not wrong. You thought that this favorable gap is the reversal point and you took the sell from there, you are still profitable. So you are not the wrong as well. You are also a profitable trader. My problem is I don't know when the reaction is has created over there from that fabric, how far it will go. This is my problem. I don't know how far it will reach. It can simply reverse from this order block. It can reach until this fabric gap. See this fabric gap open, can tap to this fabric gap before reversing. It can reach until this new opening gap high or the constant enforcement. Any of this level can be traded before the reversal. The reaction can send any of this level. That's why I don't like to push my button when I see the random reversal. When I see the random reversal, I don't like to push my button because I don't know how which PDR is going to react. If it would love to keep falling, I'll be able to catch a lot of sales over there. There is nothing wrong. I know how to trade this market from 1 minute chart. I know that perfectly. Why I'm worrying about that? I'm not going to worry about that. I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting to see that how this constant encroachment is going to work. This is my last line that can give me the reversal. The last line is over here. If market can close below this constant encroachment from 15-minute chart, I'm done. I'm done for thinking about bullish run. If you get a higher market structure shift now, are you going to take buy? Absolutely. If I get a higher market structure shift and the setup has created above the new opening gap high, just one tick above that new opening gap high, I'm gonna take that buy. Is that a swing high which is valid for shifting market structure? No, it's not a swing high. Okay, this is not a swing high. Make sure that you have understand that this is not a swing high. Can you force the market? If you'd love to force the market, you have to force the market from 15-second chart. Who has the ability to go 15-second chart? Go over there. Sorry, go over there and just look the price action from there. Okay, I'm just telling you, if you have the ability to go 15-second chart, go right now and look at the price action. Later, give me the thanks. No worries. But from 1 minute chart, obviously you are not going to push your button. This is not the market structure shift. Remember, this is not the market structure shift. In my opinion, in 15-second chart, you will get an entry over there. Let me mark it exact point above there, above that candle high. You will get an entry opportunity over here, and there is a gap, fair value gap over there around that area. So you can simply put your stop loss around here. I'm just predicting, I'm not over sure as I'm not seeing this market. Okay, I don't know, but if you have the ability to go 15-second chart, go and tell me there was a setup or not. Just tell me. Okay, everyone will want to know that there is a setup or not. In my opinion, the fair value gap is just above that candle high. Okay, that should be the area where the fair value gap, but or the upper portion of this week, there should be the fair value gap. By the way, guys, don't forget to give me the thumbs up, okay, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Don't worry, market it just opened. Okay, it doesn't it doesn't pass a lot of time. We have still a lot of time. There is on 30-second. I tell only 15-second? If I tell only 15-second, I'm sorry, it should be 15-second and 30-second, both of them. It should be from either from both 15-second and 30-second. Okay, both of them. I'm sorry if I just mentioned that 15-second chart only. My mistake. But there should be an entry, okay, and there should be some kind of fair value gap where you should target around that area. 15-second 8111 level. Let me mark that 511 level. Where is 111 level? Okay, I just marked little above. In my opinion, that there was the entry point. Okay, this is that gap. Remember, this is a very important gap. Very, very, very important gap. What I'm seeing, market has taken all of this liquidity, traded that new opening gap, constant and cosmet at the same time. 1 minute entry fair value gap or last fair value gap or whatever you say, as the same time 15-minute bullish fair value gap. It came here. This is the reaction from there. It reached until there. But brother, where is my entry? Show me the entry. Wait, what's wrong with you, man? Wait, market just opened. Okay, it is not going to close within 5 minutes. So don't worry. You will get your chance to take the entry. No, Minato, I want to see the setup from either 15-second chart or 30-second chart. I mean, 10-second, 5-second, they are messy, so too messy. Okay, I really don't like those. By the way, here is your inversion fair value gap as per ICT. This is the inversion fair value gap. You are marking it after effect, brother. You are marking it after effect. Okay, if you say so. I'm waiting for the perfect setup, man. That was my expectation. So I could look for inversion fair value gap. I could look for breaker block. Do I have a breaker block? Let me check. Low, high, lower, low. No, it's not a perfect breaker block, so I'm not going to use that breaker block. Instead, inversion fair value gap. This is the entry fair value gap. Let me mark the entry fair value gap over here. From there, entry fair value gap. Where is your breakaway gap? Where is your breakaway gap? See, order block. It's perfect order block over there. Came back here, the reaction from a very random level, right? These two lines. Look at the reaction from this gap. Just reaction, okay? Don't think this is the reversal. It's going to be reversed from there. I don't think so. It's going to reverse from there. This is the reversal that will help me to look for a buy setup. I believe so, okay? This fair value gap, a very random fair value gap. Yep, brother, there is no market structure shift. Okay, so you're not going to take your entry from that entry fair value gap. Please don't do that. There is no market structure shift. Don't force the market to give you the setup. Don't predict the setup. Just read the price. What ICT has started in his 2024 mentorship. Relax. Observe the price. Relax. Don't get panic when market is falling. Don't get panic when market is going higher. Just relax. Relax and read the price. You know how to trade, man. You know better than me. Every single of you know how to trade this market from 1 minute chart. Every single of you know how you are going to trade today. So why you are getting panic? It's not the time to get panicked. So relax. Sell too large to take entry 30 points. Okay, no rushing over here, brother. Yeah, absolutely. No rushing. Just no rushing. We are waiting. Waiting for something. What did you say, brother? 945 candle. 945 candle. No, brother, first understand what is this. This is not a swing. This is not a swing. This high is a candle high. It's not a swing. Swing is something, how can I show that? Swing is something like this. This is swing. But if you see like this, all of this line is candle, okay? All of this line is candle. Okay, so this is all candle. Now suddenly you saw there is a wick, something like that. Just wick. Bodies are around that area, but wick is over there. No, it's not a swing high. It's just some candles. This is a high, one candle high, something like this. And swing is over here. Look this. See this swing over there? This is a swing around that area. This is a swing high. This is not a swing high. Is that clear, brother? Oh no, man, you are wrong. You are wrong. This is a swing. It's a perfect swing. So market structure shift, fair value gap, boom, market is going higher. No, you're wrong. You're wrong. No, market is not. Market didn't give you any setup yet. If you don't look at this inversion fair value gap, market didn't give you any other setup. Absolutely, you can take an entry from this order block, which I have already explained in my members only video, in live streaming. This is that order block. Go and rewatch that order block video one more time. You will understand this order block. This order block entry is valid until that order block. See this order block? This entry is valid until that low. Except this order block, you have this inversion fair value gap entry. Other than these two, there is no other entry. No breaker block, no 22 YT model, just nothing. Okay, just nothing. Yeah, absolutely. You can look for entry until this entry fair value gap low. Okay, if this entry fair value gap is broken, then you can look for a as buy until this new week opening gap low, not the last fair value gap. Again, not until the last fair value gap, until the low of this new week opening gap. This is very important. Okay, this part, this fair value gap, you don't need to mark the last fair value gap from 15-minute chart. You don't need to mark that last fair value gap. Why? Because it is inside the new week opening gap, so you're not going to mark that last fair value gap. When it will come here, I will start to look for sell again. Here from there, I am bearish, I am not bullish. Remember, I am not bullish, I am bearish. But so far it seems like that the trend is almost confirmed. It is almost confirmed. So I should look for buy. There is nothing, no other way. I should look for buy because the trend is confirmed. This is the time where it is really extremely difficult to trade. For example, when market came here, if I had a market structure shift over there, the way, remember I told here, if I get a market structure shift, I will push my button. Sorry, sorry. When prices over there, and I saw this, and I told that if I get a market structure shift now and fair value gap, I got the market structure. If there is a fair value gap, I'll push my button over there. It didn't give me the opportunity because it wanted to fall until the constant crossment, not a random level, some kind of a specific level where until this new opening gap, constant crossment, it wanted to reach until that area. Perfect. Did you know that it will come over there? No, man, I didn't know that. But that is the last line. If market can break that line, I'm no more bullish. Is that hindsight, or did I tell you that, man? Absolutely, it's important. Jack T. The 50% of daily week is absolutely important, brother. Let me actually check. I didn't check the daily chart today, to be honest. Let me check. Yeah, it's important because this high, this week high has taken that high, and it has traded that fair value gap. So this week 50% is important. So if you just mark the 50% over there, this is the 50%, okay, and you can see this is the low of that entry fair value gap. So I'm going to remove this one because you see it is almost the low of this entry fair value gap. So they're at the same level, so I'm going to remove it. You will know that that is the 50% of that week. Okay, obviously it is important, brother, but you don't need that daily chart. Trust me, man, you don't need that daily chart. You have this entry fair value gap, man, from 15-minute chart. 15-minute chart is a chart where you will get everything. You just need to believe. So over here, if I get a market structure shift, just a market structure shift, okay, there was a swing high. You can say this is a high which has traded that fair value gap. This is a valid market structure shift. No, it's not a valid market structure shift. Please don't get don't get don't make it complicated. Please, this is not a swing high which is valid for shifting market structure. If you get a market structure shift over there, perfect market structure shift, you are good to go for that buy. If you for example, you got a market structure shift over here and there is your entry fair value gap, you have to cover the breakaway gap. If you think that stop loss is enough for you, it's enough for you, you are good to go with that trade. Go for that trade because nobody knows this is going to work. If you think this is extremely high, then what else can you do? You can put a stop loss below the candle which has made that entry fair value gap. If you think that it's okay now, 30, some kind of something like that, what if I would go for that trade? For example, I would wait until that area, and you can see market never came here. My stop loss would be just below that candle. It never came here, so I missed that trade. For example, if there was a market structure sheet or something like that, in that type of situation, I would go for that trade. If I get a stopped out over here, I would see this low. If market failed to take that low, instead come back again and close above this parabolic gap one more time, I will go for another buy. So market didn't give me any opportunity to take buy, so I'm going to force the market, man. I'm not going to force the market. Tito, I know you think of Wednesday and Thursday narrative, but yesterday sold, and from what I know is market take lows and highs, right? So today it can take stops from yesterday's last parabolic gap where it reversed. What is your question, brother, exactly? I didn't get your question. It's a long question. Can you make it smaller? This trade just skipped by 2 minutes. Look at 945 candle, perfect MSS. 945 candle. What is 945? I guess Anatoly, you were late, brother. You just joined. I think so because I have already explained that on. You were late. By the way, I can see that 6992 subscribers. So I believe that today I'm going to see 7,000 subscribers. Thank you guys for subscribing to our family, for being the member of our family. Now I was unable to show you a setup. I mean to take a entry over here, but I believe that you got what I was talking about. This is the fair value gap. I don't give a shit to that fair value gap. I don't think anything over here. Then why market reverse from there? That can be anything around that area. There can be a lot of things. Okay, so right now it can be a BPR around that area. It can be this breaker block reversal. So this breaker block, see over there, that can be a reaction from that breaker block. Anything, but this is not the fair value gap things. No need to believe me. Keep watching. Okay, whenever you will see this type of situation, you will never see. I never see. Okay, I never see in my life until now for near about how many years? 2020, 1 2 3 4, almost 5. So near about 5 years, it's been 5 years, I never see this travel gap is respected. So okay, whatever, it's up to you. You please watch whatever I'm telling you. Don't No need to believe me, man. No need to believe me. Who am I? Who the hell am I? You are going to believe me? I'm nobody. 8 more subs. I just need 8 more subscriber for making it 7,000. A historical day for me. At the same time, guys, please don't forget to push the like button, okay? If you know me, then you know that we are going to get a winning trade today because I'm not seeing a lot of people today. I'm not feeling pressure today. Okay, I'm cool. 100, 200, I mean, sorry, 200, 240, 30 people is as usual. I'm cool with that. So I'm going to remove this fair cap now. This fair cap I'm going to remove. Why? Market didn't tap to this entry fair cap, brother, but it is very near to this entry fair cap, but I believe that it will go over there. I don't need this fair cap anymore. Even if it reverses right now, I'm good. I'm good with that reversal. It just left it for 1-2 handle. I don't count them. It doesn't need to give me the tick by tick, man. It doesn't need to give me tick by tick. So, okay, whatever. Either way, I believe that it will tap to this entry fair gap. That doesn't mean I'm telling that ICT is wrong. I'm right. Okay, I hope that you got my point. I'm not telling anything against ICT. I'm just telling you my experience. I never see the reversal from that random fair value gap. Even if it wants to reverse, it should reverse from that area. But so far, I can see the trend is confirmed. Okay, the trend is confirmed. So far, it is a bullish trend. So I will actually look for buy. I want to see this last entry fair value gap will be broken. Market will keep going higher. That's my expectation. I mean, Wednesday and Thursday narrative manipulation you aim for, I was asking, but I'm thinking market will go up and take it in an area above where it reverse 15-minute fair value gap. It can do that. I mean, I'm not looking for manipulation. I'm looking for the expansion only. So for that, I have to make sure that what is the trend. Now, if you look at this market, what do you think? What is your trend? If you just look at this market, so far, what is it look like? It look like it's a bullish trend. It can obviously reverse. Obviously, it can reverse, but so far it's look like a bullish trend. This is the only place. This is the only place entry fair value gap that can reverse the price. If it can go through this entry fair value gap, I believe that it will go higher. Okay. Over here, all I'm waiting now to see this type of things. All I'm waiting now. Market will take some kind of relatively equal lows or single low. Market structure sheet fair value gap boom before tapping the low of this entry fair value gap. Before tapping to this low of this entry fair value gap, I'm just waiting for this. Market will take the liquidity, market structure sheet, fair value gap, boom. If it tapped to this fair value gap, then it went lower. For example, below this low. No, I'm not going to look for buy again. I mean, I will look for buy obviously, but in that type of situation, it's gonna be very difficult for me because this anti-favorable gap has the power to stop the price, send it back for the sell side liquidity. This has that power. So it's gonna be very difficult for me to take the buy if it tap to this anti-favorable gap first. I'm the wizard of this market. Ah, you are wrong, brother. Market didn't tap to this anti-favorable gap. I don't want to see this is going to tap to this anti-favorable gap right now. At least before the setup, because I would love to take and buy until the low of this anti-favorable gap. Okay, Jyoti, thanks for always answering my doubts. You are most welcome. Biru Shrestha, MMBM, market maker buy model. Yes, Leonardo. What is the doubt, brother? ICT said that from at that favorable gap, it can go to new day opening gap of Wednesday. Yeah, he told a lot of things, but he told that it can reverse from there as well. Okay, that was my problem. It can't reverse from there. But he told that it can reverse from there because this favorable gap is inside that breaker block. That was my problem. Okay, now if he mentioned that breaker block and if he forced that breaker block, then it's cool. I don't see this is a favorable gap that has the power to for reversing the price. Okay, that was my point. I didn't say that ICT is wrong. I didn't say that I'm right. I'm not doing anything like that. All I told you that I don't want to see the reversal from that favorable gap. It can reach until this new week opening gap. It can reach until that buy side liquidity, no problem. It can reverse from this entry favorable gap and take that sell side liquidity, this sell side liquidity, no problem. The problem is the reversal from that favorable gap. That was my problem. It can't do that. I never see it has done that before. Okay. So when it has traded that favorable gap, I actually lose an opportunity to take buy because I really wanted to see that this candle when it was forming over there, I wanted to see that it will go below that low, then it will give me a higher market structure shift and I will be able to take the buy until this low. As it has traded until that area, this entry favorable gap, I have just lose the buying opportunity. Now I am not able to take any kind of buy until this entry favorable gap is broken because this favorable gap has the power. This has the power to send the price until this sell side liquidity, maybe this new opening gap, maybe this sell side liquidity. This has the power. This favorable gap has that power. Are you kidding? No, I'm not kidding. Go and watch yesterday's video. I told that if it falls, this is the first, this is the favorable gap that has the power. This is the area where market should reach. I don't know it is going to take that on or not, but this should be traded. See the reversal. I mean, so far I thought this is the reaction, but now I can see that this is the reversal. Is that a random reversal, brother? From a random level or from exactly the level I told? Exact favorable gap. Which favorable gap I'm going to mark, brother? In this favorable gap, I have a lot of favorable gaps. I just cleared that. In my opinion, this favorable gap will hold and reverse. Let's see, brother. We can't just predict the price because so far in my opinion the trend is confirmed that market is bullish. So if the trend is confirmed, I'm only look for buy. I will only look for buy if the trend is confirmed. But the problem is when market is here and here, I mean the last favorable gap or the new week opening gap or whatever, I'll just mention this last favorable gap. Here, that last favorable gap, it can hold the price, send it back lower again. That's why it's difficult to predict the buy. Now if it can make a favorable gap over here from 15 minute chart, are you going to think that this favorable gap, I mean market will come back again to this favorable gap, then it will go higher? Absolutely not. Wrong. Wrong. You don't need the 15-minute chart anymore. If and only if market is at the level of the entry favorable gap, last favorable gap, new week opening gap, new day opening gap, you need this 15-minute chart. Except those area, you don't need this 15-minute chart. Just 1 minute chart. Just 1 minute chart. Did it break that last entry favorable gap? No, wrong. 15-minute candle will confirm that this is broken. Not yet. When we are going to take the entry, brother? You told that market is going higher, but you didn't push the button over there. When we are going to push the button, still the market didn't give you the opportunity. Now let me show yesterday's price action. Okay, just let me show the yesterday's price action little bit. Okay, so yesterday market has started here 9:30. The first entry was here around 11:42. That was the first entry from yesterday. If you have already watched my video where I have explained all of this price action, brother, you were wrong. You know what was happened yesterday. Okay, that was really disaster because I don't trade like that way. Okay, see here, there was nothing at all, nothing at all. I don't do that things, but I was really so nervous. I mean, a lot of people, 450 people. Oh man, I was just whatever. That was the first time when yesterday we had an opportunity to take sell around 11:42. Until then, there was no entry, nothing. So wait until market doesn't give you anything. Don't force the market. Why you are going to force the market, man? Why? Tell me why, man. Lol, whenever you are telling no, it's sounding like a no budger to me, like budge. No, it's a wrong answer. Lol. Trade माँ की KTM बताओ. Purva, I didn't understand, brother. I didn't understand. Okay, I'm waiting. You don't want to wait? Then go somewhere else, and let's see what they are doing. They're pushing their button. Please go over there. I will only go for the trade if I see something cool. Otherwise, I'm not gonna do that. What you are looking for, brother? Right now, I'm thinking about this entry value gap, how it is going to react from 15-minute chart. Is it going to break that entry value gap, or is it going to reverse? I mean, this entry value gap, hold the price, send the price back, closed below this entry value gap. If it closed below this entry value gap, it's a very difficult situation for me to trade. Why? First, the trend is almost confirmed. This is a bullish trend, so I should look for buy. Second, this entry value gap is holding the price. That means it can be the reversal now. Do you understand the part over there? How difficult that part is, man? Bro, $1,000 made today. Congratulations, Balaji. You're the best, man. You are the best. Yesterday's 15-minute 12:15 candle, is that a propulsion block that is still valid? No, it's not valid anything from yesterday. I'm not going to use anything from yesterday right now. Right now, all I have in this chart is this entry favorable gap, this last favorable gap, or this new week opening gap. So this is the only thing I have in this market right now. Remember yesterday what happened around that area? Market went through this favorable gap but come back again and closed below this favorable gap. Now look over here, it went through this entry favorable gap but come back again below this entry favorable gap, and maybe it is closing below this constant encroachment. If it closed below this constant encroachment, it's a difficult situation for me. Here I should look for sell depending on the narrative. The trend is confirmed, it is a bullish trend, I should look for buy. To understand the situation over there, this entry favorable gap extremely important, man. If it is not broken from 15-minute chart, that means it is holding the price. It has the power to send the price to take this sell side liquidity, that sell side liquidity. This favorable gap has that power. If it can hold the price, I should think that sell. At the same time, the trend is confirmed. Today, what is today? Continuation of the expansion. So I should look for buy only. So market has to give me the his signature. What is going to happen? Am I going to hold it or I'm going to go through that? It has to give me the signature. Other than that, I'm unable to trade, man. I'm sorry. 6992 is still 6992. I just need 8 more subscriber. Am I going to get am I going to see 7,000 subscriber today or not? Before when we are waiting over here, because I have to wait 7 more minutes. Okay, before 7 minutes I'm not going to be able to trade, so I have to wait 7 more minutes. I would love to talk about little bit. Okay, just over here. Well, I actually tweet a lot, so if you are with me in my Twitter, you have already seen this tweet. Go to your 15-minute chart and remind yourself about London session precision. I keep telling, that means the 70% of the time market makes the liquidity, and then you should go for the trade. Then focus to this price action. So that was the exact run, market structure shift run. Then later, this is that run. Okay, the same run. This is all the market structure shift. I was in my phone, so I didn't mark it clearly. That was the entry. I have already explained that to my Twitter. Here, this is the giving away 2x 50k account. So tomorrow I'm going to give that. Okay, let me a little lower. Okay, so what you are going to do is you have to follow, you have to join to our Twitter family at the rate of NRT12345. You will get the link to the description, to the comment box as well, or maybe the moderator, they will help you to get the link. Okay, you have to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Obviously you need to do that, and then you have to like, retweet, and at least you have to tag 2 friends. Okay, you have to tag 2 friends. You have to do that for me because I want to grow a bigger community. That's my intention. This is the starting, this is the first time I got to giving away, so I'm going to give them to all of you because I don't trade anymore, and I will never trade anymore in my life again. The live money, the prop firm. So I will give all of the account I will get from my funded future. So why I got that? Because of you guys. Okay, you guys buy the prop firm account and you use my code T2 Wizard. They offer me the giving away. So they told me that we are going to start with 2 account, later we will increase it. So very soon I will be able to get 5 account or 10 account, giving away account. Okay, and I'll give all of them to all of you. Okay, I am not interested to trade anymore again. So this is the started point. I will do the draw tomorrow after the AM session live, depending on your comment. But obviously I will see, did you repost that thing, and did you match with this thing or not. If you don't do these 3 things, then I will just cancel your winning draw, and then I will just do it by myself, and I'll give anyone else by myself. Okay, but for that you just need to come to my Twitter, and you have to just follow me over there, subscribe to my YouTube channel. You have to do that either way, and you have to just like this tweet, you have to retweet it, and you have to just tag 2 friends. That's all. Okay, okay, don't talk too much. You are like, I mean some other guys. No, you talk too much. I took this short on London session. Congratulations, Miguel. So my things is working right the way I explained the London session. Who else can do that? Who else can show that again and again? Who else can show that? Yesterday you were with me. I hope so. I would love to come here. Okay, another sale is coming. Just remember this candle. This is relatively equal highs. Look, this is the relatively equal highs. Market has taken that relatively equal highs. I just tweeted another sale is coming, not hindsight. Then this is that candle. This is that candle which has taken that relatively equal highs. Market structure shift, fair value gap, boom. So simple, man. Trading is so simple. So simple. You can just imagine how easy the trading is. The problem is we are not patient enough. Brother, market has taken the liquidity. Can I go for the buy? Why it has taken the liquidity? I can't see it. I can't see it. Where the market has taken the liquidity? No, it didn't take the liquidity. I'm not seeing this is market structure shift. If it has taken the liquidity, would you see this is the market structure shift? Absolutely. This would be my market structure shift. Absolutely. If there is a fair value gap, for example, I would look for a buy from there. And if it can make a obviously entry fair value gap, I would look for that buy from that area. But did it take any liquidity? No. But brother, it has used that entry fair value gap as an inversion fair value gap. I don't give a shit. I don't see there is a fair value gap. I have only this the importance of that fair value gap because it has the power to reversal, but it has no power to use as a support. This fair value gap, absolutely, it has that power. This entry fair value gap, no. But brother, it is working over there. It is working as inversion fair value gap. No, it's not like that. Then why it is working over there? Let's see. Do I have anything over there or not? Okay, this is the area. That is also an area. So this is the first area where I have the inversion fair value gap that should be balanced. Did it balanced yet? Okay, let me mark it. Did it balanced yet or not? Okay, I'm just going to mark it. Now you are talking about the how to say, I mean, balanced price runs. You are just talking about the balanced price runs now. This is the first, right? This is the area. How it is going to be balanced? Anytime market has to reverse either from the constant constant or from the low or from the high. So let's see. Until now I didn't see. No. Until now, no. No. Until now, no. 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 Still it's not balanced. It will keep respecting. Now I'm going to put it over there and gonna keep that BPR area over here. Isn't it so beautiful comparing with that entry fair value gap constant enforcement rejection? Which one is more beautiful? This entry fair value gap inversion reaction is beautiful, more beautiful, or this BPR reaction is more beautiful? But brother, you don't talk about this. I talked about this before, man. I have just stopped talking about that. Brother, you are missing everything. Market is going higher. You are missing everything. I will miss everything, man. I will miss everything. Still now, I don't see any trade. No trade for me. Until now, I didn't see not even a single trade. What can I do, man? I'm not the market maker. Still now, I didn't see any trade. Did I tell that market is going higher at least until that entry fair value gap? Did I told that? From exactly where? From exactly that constant enforcement. If this constant enforcement is broken, I'm done for looking for buy. Did it reverse from there? Yeah. But I'm helpless. No 22 IT model. No as usual price action I should expect from one mid chart. Nothing yet. I'm helpless, man. I'm waiting. If I can get any opportunity, I will take the buy. I know the direction at least until a certain level, but I don't know when I should enter into this price. Yeah, what I can do. Obviously, I could simply say that some of you has told that this is the fair value, I mean, this swing high is valid for shifting market structure. This is the market structure sheet fair value gap, but market put tap to this entry fair value gap. I marked that entry fair value gap even beforehand. Then boom. Ha 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 ha. No man, I'm not here to spread the wrong concept among you guys, okay? This is a fair value gap. I'm going to push my button from there. Wrong. This is a fair value gap, brother. I'm going to push my button from that fair value gap. Wrong. You have to wait. If market didn't give you any opportunity, don't take any entry. If you want to stay with me, you have to make sure that you are building this type of habit inside of you. You know where market is reaching for, but you are not going to push your button if you don't get the setup. What did I say over here? If I could get a market structure, just a market structure shift, man, that was my gem. That was my boom. Now I wouldn't hold it until the entry fair value gap, that's for sure. But here, this high, that high, they were relatively equal highs. I would hold my trade until that line. That's for sure. So from there to there until this high, 86 handle. I would take that 86 handle. I didn't get the opportunity. Brother, I'm going to take a sell because market is reversing from new week opening gap low. I'm going to take a sell. Wrong. Why you are going to take a sell? The trend is almost confirmed that it is a bullish trend. It is a bullish trend, man. Why you are looking for sell? Yeah, you will get the reaction. That reaction will send the price to take some kind of liquidity. If it can do that, perfect. Then if you get a higher market structure shift, go for that buy. Why you are looking for sell, man? How more times? How many times do I need to repeat the same thing, same bullshit again and again? I'm just fed up, man. I'm the wizard. Believe me. If there is like 200 people to 250 people, I will be wizard. But if there is like 300 to 400 people, I can mess up. I am sorry for that beforehand. I'm really sorry for that. I am not used to with lot of people yet. I will need a little more time, I guess. Mr. Look, hey brother, just came back after ICT finished his stream. Welcome, Winston. So ICT was looking for a sell at the beginning when I have started my stream. At last, what did he say? I mean, he's bearish or bullish, something like that. No sell as 15 minute is still bullish. Absolutely, brother. As the 15 minute is bullish, the trend is confirmed. Today, the expansion of the continuation. You should only look for buy. Bro, I have completed study playlist. Which one would you suggest now? Narrative. Narrative is the most important thing. How do I know that market is going there or the trend is confirmed? How can I be so sure about the buy? Because the trend is confirmed. That you are going to learn from narrative. Just go and study the narrative folder. This is the most important part after the study folder. The narrative is everything in this market. You will be the wizard of this market if you can study the narrative folder. Trust me, man. If you can understand that narrative, you will be the wizard of this market. That's guaranteed. You will be better than lot of ICT traders. Yeah, and then Favelica. Thank you, AFX, for confirming that, man. After the narrative, you should go for the fair value gap because then you will understand which fair value gap you should give the priority and which one you should not give the priority. Okay, which one you are going to give the priority here, then here. Okay, this is also the last fair value gap from 15-minute chart. Which one you are going to give the priority and which one you are not going to give the priority. You will understand that from that folder. Okay, he said price is likely to reach Wednesday 0 for inversion fair value gap, and when price did he say he's going to turn off stream and have a short cake for his birthday. Oh, today is ICT's birthday. I forgot that. Happy birthday, ICT. Michael J. Huddleston. Happy birthday, wizard. Many happy returns of the day. Stay with us at least 50 more years. We have a lot to learn from you, man. He's the man, okay? He's the man. He has done a lot for his community. So far, I can see that history is repeating. Market is not taking the liquidity, it is just going higher without taking the liquidity. Now, I am not going to believe that. I would love to wait for the perfect setup. If I get the perfect setup, I'll go for the trade. Are you bearish or bullish, brother? Still, I'm bullish. Obviously, I will take the buy if the buy create above the new week opening gap low. Okay, above the new week opening gap low. So something here, then I will look for a buy until that constant crossment. Now this is the part how to work with this new week opening gap. It will be clear by my yesterday's video. Okay, why ICT stuff you don't know about the ICT. That video, ICT concepts, not ICT, actually ICT concepts. In that video you will understand how to use the new week opening gap price level, how to take entry inside that area. If you are confused, don't trade inside that area, in this new week opening gap area. Okay, it's extremely advisable. So I got the market structure shift over here. Now if I would love to follow the history, that means history is going to repeat over there, then I should take a buy over there. I should take a buy over there. Now I am not going to take the buy. Instead I will just what to say, I mean, frame the trade. Okay, I mean, I'm not going to push my button because I would love to wait for the perfect setup. Oh, by the way, the buy create below this high, I mean, sorry, low of this new opening gap, I'm unable to take the buy either way. So yeah, either way, I'm not going to take that entry. But where there is any fair value gap, no, there is no fair value gap. I have just only this volume balance. So I would love to mark that volume balance as history is repeating. Okay, I'm just telling history is repeating. That's why I'm looking for this. Otherwise, I wouldn't look for that. So let's see this volume balance can send the in that area or not. So from here, here to here, 24 handle. It's highly risky to push the button in front of all of you guys, because if I push my button, then you will think this is the rules. I can push my button from that volume balance. No man, it's not only the volume balance, but also the new opening gap low, also the upper quadrant distance in between that area. Lot of things are over there. Now finally market tap to the low of a certain area. Okay, a very random area. This is the random level. It tapped to the low of that random level. We will see how long you are going to wait, brother, until market didn't give me anything very cute, very nice. I will keep waiting. Guys, don't forget to give me the thumbs up, please. It's a request. I can see there is near about 230 people are watching. I just get 100 likes. Please push the like button. Just the like button, okay? That's all I want from you, brother. That's all I want from you. Just a like. And it's free of cost, man. After narrative, as AFX told you that you have to go for the fair value gap folder, okay? In my YouTube channel, if you go to my YouTube channel, you will see a starter video. Please watch that video. You will get an idea about how to study how to study our YouTube channel. You will get an idea if you watch that video. Guys, I would love to ask you simply a question. Okay, simply just a question. Did you learn anything from here today about this fair value gap, that entry fair value gap, then about the trend, how how far market could fall, why it should fall until that area, why it should not go below that low? Did you learn anything from today? You didn't get an opportunity. You just didn't get an opportunity. I agree with you. I didn't get an opportunity to take buy. For example, if this low could go below that low, just below that low, and then if I got that some kind of market structure shift, I'll be able to take that buy. If there was a market structure shift, I would be able to take that buy. Can you trade from inversion fair value gap? I can do it. Was there an inversion fair value gap? No, there was no inversion fair value gap. Can you take that entry from that water block? I can do that. This is the 930 open gap. So remember the 930 open gap? There was the first fair value gap. Sorry, not first fair value gap, that fair value gap which has no value. And I told that market is now going through that all. When this candle close above that first, this fair value gap, can I push my button over there? With the hindsight, I can do it. You won't believe me that I would be able to do that. I'm just showing you how to use this gap, used as a resistance, until then resistance, then support. This is the gap, simple gap. Keep watching, man. Definitely, boss. Thank you, man. Can the anti-fair value gap act as the inversion fair value gap? No, it can't do that, Aditya. Inversion fair value gap can be, this fair value gap can work like that way. This is the gap, man. This is the gap. You should give your highest priority to that gap, specifically this gap, no other gap. Not anti-fair value gap, they're bullshit. This is the gap you should give your highest priority. Okay, as inversion, okay, as inversion area, but otherwise the anti-fair value gap is obviously so important. Obviously, it's so important. Tito, can you please tell me if you have and video explanation about last favorable cap and entry favorable cap. I have a lot of video about that, brother, in my YouTube channel. A lot of video. Watch them. It's a favorable cap concept. So far I remember it's inside the favorable cap concept. Okay. Can you look for a sell? Absolutely, I can look for a sell. But how far? Until this low. See this low? Until that low, I can look for a sell. Why? Because still I'm bullish. It can just fall until this low to take the liquidity. Then it can reverse again. You understand? Let me mark it. Let's see what you are thinking and what it is going to happen. How, where you are going to take the sell. See this highest up close body close candle. Now please don't push your button. This is just for your learning. Now let me actually remove those two line. This volume balance. Obviously they can use as a inversion. There is nothing wrong. See this candle low here. So from there to there, where is your stop loss? Just I should put it above this candle because this is the order block. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to put it above the min threshold of that candle. Is that valid? Depending on your experience, it's valid. Depending on your expectation, it's valid. But you are not going to push the button over here. Why? Because the narrative is telling you that market is going to go higher. You can expect that it is reaching at least until this low. Where did it reach? To that open. Look, this is the open. This is the most strong area, in my opinion, in a order block. This area. You don't want to take your entry from there to that low. You would love to wait until this open. Please do that in that type of situation. 12 handle stop loss. Don't need to put it so small. Put it above this order block area, just above that order block. Take that 18 handle risk for 34 handle profit, near about 1:2. Not exactly. You want 1:2? Put it over there, just below that low. Believe that market is reaching for there. Am I influencing you to take that entry? No, I'm not influencing you. I'm just telling you the price action. This is the price action. This should happen. Why I can't hold it until this low? Why I can't do that? Because today trend is your friend. Remember, trend is your friend. So whenever market will go below some kind of low, you will see that as a liquidity taken. See this candle? This is your propulsion block. Here, this one is propulsion block. You should believe that market is not going above that propulsion block, above this candle. You should think like that way. It's not going to go above that candle. In that type of situation, what you can do? You can put a stop loss just above the min threshold of your real order block. Why? Because this candle can be violated to retrade until the min threshold of that order block before taking that. It can do that. Okay. Can you trade, brother, in this market? I have a lot of entry, brother. I have already seen a lot of entry. Trust me, man. But I don't want to influence you. I would love to tell you just wait, wait, wait for the perfect one, because you don't know if you get where you should take a partial. For example, here, if you take that entry, if I would take that entry, where would be my partial? See this candle low? That should be my partial area. Why? This is the rejection block. Market doesn't need to go below that low. It doesn't need to go until that area. I will take a partial over there. But brother, in that type of situation, your what to say, I mean, profit will be very small. 24 handle profit, not a small profit, man. I will take a partial over that rejection block. I don't believe you, brother. I don't believe you that you would take the partial over there. Look, I took this screenshot. Okay, I told that this sell side liquidity is going to taken yesterday. This is yesterday. Look, where is my first partial? See, not below that candle, not here, there, because this is the rejection block. It doesn't need to go below that one. When it tapped over there, it has taken the low. This is the rejection block. That should be the first partial. I don't believe you. It's a losing trade, brother. No, it's not a losing trade. In my opinion, I got already the profit over there. 24 handle profit, I got stopped out to the break even. This hindsight. As you say, I always take partial. Always. Even if I don't have any level over there, just no level, I will randomly take partial. Here is another opportunity to take buy. In general, I'm going to declare that this is a buying opportunity. This is the breakaway gap. If it can make an entry favorable gap over here, that's gonna be the entry point until this constant encroachment. Why it is a buying opportunity? Why you are thinking this is a buying opportunity? The reason is, okay, as it didn't make the favorable gap over here, I will say I will wait to see that if market can reach to this favorable gap within 3 candle. Within 3 candle, if it can reach to this favorable gap. So if it can come here, if you'd love to take the entry, it's up to you, brother. I'm not going to tell you that please take the buy or take the sell. I'm not going to tell that. Okay, that should be the buy within 3 candle again. And stop loss just put below there. Should put it over here. I should put it over there, but I'm not going to do that. I'll just put it below this parallel gap. If I get a stopped out, I'll get a very small stopped out. Okay, here is going to be my target. There will be my partial. If it can reach to this parallel, I mean to that parallel gap within 3 candle. 1, 2, 3. Within 3 candle, it has to reach this parallel gap. If it didn't reach over here, I'm just unlucky. Just unlucky. Is that a perfect setup? No, it's not a perfect setup. Then why you are framing this trade? The reason is history is repeating today. Market is not willing to take the liquidity. Look, this low didn't take an over there. Market fall. Went higher. This low failed to take that low. Or maybe this low failed to take that low. Instead, market went higher. This low should not be taken. Market should keep going higher. If it can tap to the constant encroachment, I'm not going to take that entry. I'm sorry. I didn't get the opportunity. What can I do? I just didn't get the opportunity. We need a 15-minute travel gap if we are looking for sell. Absolutely, you need that, brother. Absolutely, you need that. But if you see the rejection is happening from the constant encroachment, exactly from constant encroachment, you don't need a 15-minute bearish travel gap. If you see, it is happening from exactly from that constant encroachment, not even one tick above that constant encroachment. Then you can only look for sell. Otherwise, you have to wait for a bearish parabolic from 15-minute chart. But either way, it is bullish, so market is actually going higher. It's extremely bullish. If this parabolic gap is broken, the next target is this highs. Around that area, these highs are the next target. If this last parabolic gap failed to hold the price, market didn't give me another opportunity to take entry here. Am I going to cry? No, I'm not going to cry. Today is bad. Though I know the reaction, I mean, I know how to trade this market, but I am just unable to take entry because market is not giving me the opportunity to take the entry. In the same time, I can do some scalp, 20 handle, 15 handle, 22 handle. I can do a lot of scalp. I'm not interested to influence you guys to do that scalp because you will start to gamble. Okay, this is extremely difficult. Why you put your stop loss over there, brother? Why you take that entry over there? First, when I push my button over there, what I have done wrong over there? Anybody, just tell me what I have done wrong over there. Even if it worked, for example, it worked perfectly, it reached until that constant encroachment, I didn't get a stop, or just let me put it over there. Okay, just let me put it over there so that I don't get a stop out. If it can reach over there, what I have done wrong? Anybody can tell me? No, it's not choppy, brother. Who can tell me what I have done wrong? Why I should not push my button from there? Though even if it worked, even if it worked, it should work, but even if it worked, why I should not push my button? You will give me this answer if you have watched my last video, 1 hour video. That is a 1 hour video. Just tell me why I should not push my button over there. There is a market structure shift, there is a fair value gap, there is everything, brother. This is the entry fair value gap. This is the breakaway gap. This is the market structure shift. Everything I have, but except the setup. This is the perfect setup. Okay, except the liquidity taken. Except the liquidity taken. This is the perfect setup, and it is going to work. That is my belief. Until at least until this constant crossment, it is going to work. But why I should not push my button? I have explained this clearly yesterday in my long video, man. After ICT's 3 hours lecture, I took the notes, I made the video, then I made my video. Okay, it is a hard work. It's not something like I just make the video and I started to enjoy it. Okay, it's not like that. I made that video, explained everything over there why I should not push my button from there. Candle body close, no candle. Okay, if you didn't watch that video, please don't reply over here because you will never be able to guess that answer. So please don't reply if you didn't watch that video, please. No, it's not about the stop loss. No, inside new week opening gap. Inside new week opening gap, but okay, I guess that nobody has watched that video. It's the lower half of the new week opening gap, can't go long there. That is also, yeah, you are almost right. Okay, not fully right, but you are almost right. Now I would love to, I can see that nobody has watched that video. I'm really so happy that my hard work is actually bullshit. This new week opening gap is divided by four portion. One, so not four portion actually, lower quadrant 50%, upper quadrant. If I would love to push my button, I have to push my button from very near to that new week opening gap low to until that constant encroachment. When it is inside the middle of that constant encroachment to the low, so this is the middle area. Okay, so this is almost in the middle. I can't push my button over here because this is at the level of the lower quadrant. I have already made that and I have already talked about this in my video. So I can see that nobody has watched that. It's cool, no worries. I can't push my button over here because this is a level which has the value, this lower quadrant, 25%. I just can't push my button over there. If I want to push my button, I have to push it very near from that area, from that new week opening gap low. Why? In that type of situation, I will be able to catch at least a little partial. A little partial, I will be able to catch. Here, everything was perfect. This is the entry favorable gap. Maybe this is going to work, and that is my belief that it is going to work. Okay, that's my belief. Obviously, it can reach until this breakaway gap, though I don't think so it will reach over here. I really don't think so that it will reach until this breakaway gap. Now, don't think that don't think that it is a valid entry. It's not valid. Everything was perfect over there. This is your entry favorable gap. Only the area is wrong. I am inside the new week opening gap. This is the whole range. New week opening gap high, new week opening gap low. This is the 50%. In this lower 50% is divided by 50% again. Okay, so it's also divided over here, 50% over there. Look, if I want to push my button, I have to push my button around the new week opening gap. Maybe one tick, one handle above the new week opening gap. Nothing is wrong. If I push my button over here, so I close my trade, I re okay, I repushed my button, okay, over there. Now I'm going to put my stop loss over here. I'm going to target the same area, that area, but this time I will be able to take a partial anywhere. I'll be able to take a partial. Why? Because now I have a range from there to there, 58 handle. Maybe randomly, there is no level, nothing at all. Randomly take a partial to that 50% or the lower quadrant. Still, you will be able to take some profit. But if you push your button over there and you are going to think that it is going to work, no, you are wrong. This level, that level, that level, this upper quadrant, that level, high. Every single one is much more stronger than you can even imagine. If you want to push your button, you have to push the button from very near that new week opening gap low. You have to make sure that you have taken a partial anywhere before reaching around that constant encroachment. Nobody watched that video, man. Nobody was that. What can I do? What can I do, man? This is extremely important, man. Extremely important. Why you can't push a button over there? Now you can say that it is the lower portion of the new week opening gap. Yeah, I agree with you. But for any kind of reason, you know that market is reaching to at least until that high. You know that market is reaching over there. Are you not going to take the entry over there from there? Absolutely, you will take that entry, but not around the 50% of the lower portion or not around the 50% of the upper portion. If you want to take a buy from that constant constant, go for that buy until that area. From there, not from the 50% of that area, man. Okay. I watched a video, but my concept was new week opening up was mitigated. No, new week opening up will be mitigated after 5 weeks, at least after 5 weeks. I mean, either way, after 5 weeks, also it is going to refer the market for so long. So it's not going to be done after 5 weeks. It can be respected after 5 years. Okay, so it's not something like it's mitigated or it has been traded. No, new day opening gap is valid for 7 days, as I told. If you just cut 2 days over there from there, that means new day opening gap has created in Monday. Next Monday it will be invalidated. In not invalidated, in general you can just remove it from your chart. New week opening gap is valid for 5 weeks, at least 5 weeks. You can't think that it's done. You can't think like that way. Okay. Oh man, 6998. When some new people has subscribed to my channel, I just need 2 more subscribers to touch 7,000 subscribers. Let's see if I can touch it or not. 6998. Is there two person who is not my subscriber and going to subscribe to me to make it 7,000? Or you are going to subscribe me if it can hit my target? Are you going to subscribe me if it hit my target then? Or you are not going to subscribe? So this is a valid setup or just low probability? This is a valid setup. Absolutely, this is a valid setup, but it's a low probable because you are not allowed to take your entry from this entry favorable gap. If you want to take your entry, you have to take your entry from this breakaway gap because this is the gap which is very near to that new week opening gap low. So you will be able to push your button from there. You are not allowed to push your button from that entry favorable gap. In that type of situation, what can happen? It can simply tap to this entry favorable gap, then it can expand higher. It can happen as well. There is nothing wrong. It can happen as well. In that type of situation, you will miss the trade. Whenever it tapped over here, it started to go higher. Make sure that you took a partial whenever market is reaching very near to that constant I mean that 50% of that area. So lower quadrant, that means 25 quadrant. Whenever it will be here around some area, if you think that that is enough for you for being little profitable, so something like if I just count it from there to there, 28 handle, make sure that you have taken a partial. At least you have taken a partial, or if you would love to hold it above this lower quadrant, then make sure that you have taken the partial. You have to take the partial. There is no other way. You have. I am telling you again. You have to take the partial over there. No other way. If you don't take the partial, you can be chopped up over there. 6999. Just need one more subscriber. Why you guys are giving me the congratulation? Is that 7,000? When you had entry at 423, you were just showing example. Yep, I just told that why you should not take your entry from there, because I have already explained this from yesterday. I mean, yesterday video I explained that entry. This is a low probable entry, but still this is a valid entry because market is not reaching for the liquidity. In history, I have seen that market is not willing to take the sell side liquidity. It is reaching higher without taking the sell side liquidity. So in my opinion, it can be the buying entry or buying setup, because today until now there is no perfect setup. This is all the low probable setup which I am unable to trade. But if any of you would love to push your button, you have to make sure that you are you are careful enough to take the partial, because after taking the partial, at least put your stop loss to the break even so that you can be stopped out to the break even and you will be able to get some profit. Okay, at least some profit. So all I can see that this low is taken over here. So this is the first time I have seen that market has taken the liquidity. This is the first time, to be honest. Today I have seen market has taken the liquidity. Not first time actually. This is the second time, because the first time market has taken the liquidity is here. That was the first time where market has taken the liquidity. So this is the second time I have seen that market has taken the liquidity. This is a swing high which is valid for shifting market structure. No, no, this is not a valid market structure shift, but this is a valid breaker block. So if I just mark this one, if it can close above that candle, then it will be a breaker block. If it doesn't, then obviously that's not going to be breakable. I'm going to close this trade because I don't want to go for this type of setup from the breakaway gap. I don't like to take this type of setup. I don't believe in this type of setup. But if any of you took that entry, it's up to you. I'm not going to tell you that hold your trade, or close your trade, or whatever you would love to do. It's up to you. But make sure that you have taken the partial over there at least. Okay, if it can reach over there, I'm just going to close it because I don't like to take this type of entry. I don't like it. It's my opinion, my choice, brother. I don't like it. 7003. Thank you, man. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel and making it the 7,000 family member. Thank you so much. By the way, let me just mark it as a breaker block. But remember, I'm going to repeat it again. It's not breaker block yet. If the candle, when the candle will close above this breaker block, then it will be the breaker block. Are you going to take that breaker block entry? You have to decide. I have already explained this lower quadrant, upper quadrant things by a 1 hour long video by today's entry, everything. Okay, everything. It's up to you, man. What you want to do. I can just show you the road, but you wanna walk with that road or you don't want to walk on that road. It's up to you, man. I'm not going to force you. If you want to know my true opinion, what you are going to think about when market is inside this new week opening, I don't want to trade inside this new week opening gap. I don't want to trade at all. When market is inside this new day opening gap, I am not interested to trade inside this new day opening gap at all. No entry for me. How far market will stay in this new day opening gap or in this new week opening gap? It's extremely risky. Most of the time, I'll be either chopped up or I'll be stopped out or I'll be in the seek and destroy mode, because here lot of level are important. Now in ICT's video, ICT told this for if you mark this 50%, that is also important, man. I'm not rebranding anything. This is just for experience. Now sometimes we have the curiosity. This 50% here, 25% is respecting. Can this 50% can be respected? Can this 50% can be respected? Mark them and get surprised, man. Mark them and get surprised. So that's why I don't believe any kind of price action when market is inside that new week opening gap. I don't like to take entry when market is inside this new week opening gap or inside the new day opening gap. I'll keep waiting. I'm just unlucky today because market didn't make any setup over there. It just keep going higher. That was I was just unlucky. But yesterday, okay, when market was falling, remember when market was falling, go and watch the video. How many opportunities we had yesterday to take sell? How many entries were there? Go and check, brother. Today I didn't get. Am I going to cry? Oh man, please give me the entry. Give me the. No, I'm not going to do that. All I'm happy is I wasn't wrong to my direction. I wasn't wrong. I'm happy because I didn't look for sell. When market was falling, I didn't look for sell. When here market was falling, I didn't look for sell. I was waiting to look for that buy. Market didn't give me the opportunity. I didn't take the buy. Maybe in the PM session, I'll get better opportunity. But what do you think about this setup? As I told, it's a low probable setup. It's a low probable setup. The only reason is market didn't take the liquidity. Now later market make the liquidity, take that liquidity, but still I'm not convinced, as market is just consolidating around that area. So I don't like this type of price action. I want something boom, something like that. If it doesn't make that, I don't like this type of price action. Either way, if the body close below this concurrent crossment, this is going to be very low probability. Still now the concurrent crossment of this favorable gap, the breakaway gap is holding the price. See, let me show you. This is the breakaway gap. The concurrent crossment is holding the price. Yeah, week went little lower. That doesn't matter. How the bodies are going to close? Are they going to close below this concurrent crossment, or it is going to close above the concurrent crossment, or at the level of this concurrent crossment? That is important. If it is closed below the concurrent crossment, it's a low probability. No need to hold that trade. It's all up to you, man. How do you are going to do? I will wait for the setup. If I get it, I'll take it. If I don't get it, I'm not gonna push my button. That's for sure. I don't like to push my button from this breakaway gap. Never ever. You will see that I pushed my button from this breakaway gap. I always love to push my button from anti-favorable gap. Here, I'm unable to do that. Yeah, either way, it's a huge stop loss. Either way, it's a huge stop loss. But I wouldn't push my button because it was at the level of this 25%. Why 25%? You are just saying 25%, 25%. Now from 1 minute chart you can see some candles over there, but from 15-minute chart, look over here. Weak, respected that 25%. I would love to mark the 50% of that line. I mean, approximately I marked it. Okay, just approximately. If you just go and mark it perfectly, then it reached until this 50%. Oh man, every level is very dangerous. I am not interested to trade inside over there. If now price come down, it will hit stop loss. I didn't understand your question, brother. If you're asking me something, I don't give a shit until body didn't close below the 50% of that breakaway gap, because my stop loss is below this candle. See this candle? Below that candle. I'm safe. Market should not reach until that low of that candle, which has made this breakaway gap. Yeah, it will go over there if and only if body close below the concurrent crossment of that breakaway gap. Until the body didn't close, I'm safe. I'm absolutely safe. See this down close body close candle? This is my order block. It should be respected. This order block should be respected. If market would love to go higher, it should be respected. If it doesn't want to go higher, instead it would love to keep falling, it won't be respected, because either way it is going to fall. So it is not going to be respected. Or maybe it will make another down close candle, which is going to be your order block, maybe. But it all is going to depend how this candle is going to close below this concurrent crossment of that breakaway gap. If it close below this concurrent crossment of this parallel gap, you are done. You are just done. God is stopped out because market is going lower. Can I look for a sell? No, I can't look for a sell. This didn't hold the price. Respected from that area, what do I have over there? Instead of this, what do I have over there? I just removed it to show you the area over there, why you should not go for that entry over here. Okay, I didn't get any opportunity. I'm not going to take entry, and going to remove this one. Okay, this one also need. What is that? Last parallel gap. Okay, last parallel gap. Let me remove those. But the market is falling. Take sell, take sell, take sell. No, I'm not going to take sell. Why you are not going to take sell? The last parallel gap hold the price. Perfect, no problem. Still, the trend is bullish. It's a trend. The trend is bullish. So remember here, around that area, remember, it was going lower. It can be the same thing. It is going lower. Remember, then until certain area, boom. It can do the same thing. going lower, boom. I'm not going to take sell. If I would love to look for a sell, I have to wait for a bearish fair value gap. If I don't get a bearish fair value gap, I'm not going to push my button. If I don't see a perfect setup, I'm not going to push my button. Simple logic, brother. If market doesn't give me any setup opportunity today, maybe you will see in Twitter there is a lot of setup, lot of things, lot of people are profitable. I don't care. I didn't see any setup until now. That is perfect. There was lot of low probable setup. Do you want to take that low probable setup? You have to manage the trade strict way. When you have to take the partial, when you have to close the trade, when you have to put the stop loss to the break even, or you should wait for the perfect setup, then just push your button, let it go. Don't worry about that. If it works, perfect. If it doesn't work, you will say a perfect setup just didn't work. Simple answer, simple logic. A perfect setup didn't work. It is falling. Are you going to look for sell? This is market structure. If fair value gap, you are going to take sell. Go for that, man. I don't care. I am not looking for sell. I'm seeing market went lower to take the liquidity. At the same time, whatever happened here, remember, it is happening there as well. This is the reaction of this last fair value gap. Brother, it is reversing from that constant crossment. So are you, if market would love to fall, are you going to take sell now? Because it is reversing from the, no, it's not reversing from that constant crossment, man. It is reversing from the high, from the top of this last fair value gap. I'm not going to take a sell until I don't see a bearish fair value gap from 15-minute chart. No sell is valid over here. No sell at all. You should keep looking for buy. But brother, this last fair value gap is holding the price. No, when market is very lower, very far from your last fair value gap, try to look a buy from there. So until this new week opening gap low. You are not going to take the buy from here just below the new day opening gap low. No, you are not going to take the buy from there. You are not going to take the buy from here just below that last fair value gap. No, you are not going to do that. What you are going to do, you are waiting to see how far it can reach. Then if it give you any kind of higher market structure shift, take that buy. How far you are going to hold it? Until this new week opening gap low, or maybe until this low of that last fair value gap. Wait for the setup. Now, who can tell me there was a setup today? After 9:30 there was a setup. Who can tell me? Except this one, because this was a setup. I agree with you because it was against my bias and I really didn't want to push my button over there because I didn't know how far it will go. I had the last line over here, but I wasn't sure about that it will reach until that area. If I don't know exactly where market can reach, what is the last line, I don't like to trade in that type of situation. So this was a setup. I agree with you, but after that run, that specific run, so after 9:48, so market has started around 9:30. This is the 9:48 candle after 18 minutes of the opening. Who can tell me there was a setup until now? Can you educate us why C is very important? If candle don't close above C, then we don't need for 15-minute fair value gap. And is it rule also apply on other PDRs like new week opening gap? No, new week opening gap, new day opening gap is absolutely different, brother. ICT also in his third episode he talked about new day opening gap, new week opening gap. They're absolutely different. Okay. If you ask me why that constant encroachment is important, I am unable to give you the answer or reply. The reason is this is my experience. I saw that if it reversed from that constant encroachment in my journal, lot of times I saw that I don't need to wait for the bearish fair value gap, but it has to reject from that constant encroachment exactly. One tick above that or one handle above that constant encroachment, it's cool. Yeah, there is nothing wrong. Okay, not tick by tick, not something like that. But if it reverse either from that low or from that high, no, you should have wait for the bearish fair value gap. Why? In my experience, I have seen that in other cases, if you don't wait for the bearish fair value gap, most of the time you get chopped up. That's why, I mean, you know, why I don't know, but that is my experience. I have seen that lots of time. Guys, don't forget to give me the thumbs up. I need some likes. I can see there is 135 likes. I just need some likes. Without likes, I should not talk. I should not continue. So I can see still there is near about 250 people are watching. I mean, extreme YT. Do you know Hindi? I know Hindi. I understand Hindi, but I don't talk. I don't speak Hindi. I don't know how to speak in Hindi. Okay, I'm from Bangladesh, brother. So obviously I know Hindi, but I can't talk in हिंदी थोड़ा थोड़ा मुझे भी आता है पर उतना अच्छा नहीं है ओके मेरा हिंदी समझ नहीं पाओगे तुम और आप जो भी है पर उतना अच्छा नहीं है क्या क्या कहूँ मैंने ये ऐसे ही मेरा हिंदी ऐसे ही not good I know brother Texel I am telling you Texel brother no I am not interested to Texel at all I know that market is going higher trend is my friend I'm going to believe my trend why are you going to take a looking for entry after 11:30? Absolutely, I'm going to do that. Why? Because today until 11:30 I didn't get any opportunity to take buy or sell. So I will look for that. Long from 10:02 mid one fair value gap, silver blade plus breaker. Okay, I was talking about 22 YT model, brother. Except of 22 YT model, there I can see at least 500 entries. Okay. But I was talking about 22 YT model. That means market has taken the liquidity. There is a market structure shift, fair value gap, immediate reaction, boom, the perfect setup. Okay, 22 YT model. That is the best model, and in my opinion, in this market, actually go work with that 22 YT model. You don't need anything else. Every single other thing depends on 22 YT model. It's a sequence. It's a sequence. Okay, so there is a lot of entries, but I was talking about that. Okay, it's good, brother. Hey, it's not good, man. Sounds like you know Hindi. I know Hindi, as I told, but उतना अच्छा नहीं है कि अच्छा बात करे हिंदी हिंदी में pretty good Hindi. Okay, where did you learn this strategy? From ICT, the Michael J. Huddleston. He is the creator of this concept, SMC, smart money concept. He's the creator of this concept, and I learned it from him, from his YouTube free stuff. Okay, so if you go to his free stuff, you will learn it from there. By the way, am I good? Just tell me that. Am I good? Sounds like you said I'm old and I dress funny. The videos you made. What videos, brother, you were talking about? Okay, what I'm looking for right now, a buying setup. I mean, if I get a market structure sheet, if this high is shifted, okay, I will start to look for buy. If it can go above that high, and then if it can make a fair value gap over there, I will go for that buy. That is my perfect setup. At least for today, that is going to be my perfect setup. How far? Until how far? Obviously, I will take a partial over here and I will close my trade when I don't think so that it is going to hold the price, but I will try to close my trade either the low or this constant crossman. For that, all I need to see if there is a market structure shift and a fair value gap. Both of them will be needed. So by this candle, I have to have the market structure shift by that specific candle. If I don't get the market structure shift by that candle, I'm not going to look for any kind of buy setup. Instead, I will wait. Okay, guys, I need some likes. Okay, if you don't give me the likes, I should stop talking. I am a very bad guy. I'm popular. Okay, I'm very popular for stopping. Stop talking. So I will stop talking if you don't give me the likes. If you don't push the like button. A lot of people are new to my channel. As I can see, it's 7,000 subscriber right now. So a lot of people are new to my channel, brother. Don't get disappointed. Keep coming. Just give me 7 more days. If you are new today, give me 7 more days. I will make sure that you will never leave me alone. That's my promise to you. That's my challenge to you. If you give me just 7 streaming days, you will never be able to leave me. It has went above that high, but it didn't make a fair value, fair value, fair value, fair value. I have a fair value. I have a fair value. So I will push my button over here. This is my first setup for today, which is perfect in my opinion. If it can come here within 3 candle, after this candle, if it can come here within 3 candle, or if it can make a entry fair value gap around that area, we will see. Then I will push my button from that entry fair value gap. If it can make an entry fair value gap over here. Right now I have the market structure shift over there. Now this is a setup inside another setup. What I should do, I should push my button when I got my market structure shift. Okay, I missed that part, to be honest. This is the setup inside another setup. Which setup, brother? I had a lot of setup over here. Not perfect setup, but still I had a lot of setup over there. I should push my button when I got the market structure shift around that area. By the way, I will try to see if it can give me another opportunity to take buy from that entry fair value gap. Okay, and it doesn't mean that I'm inviting you to push your button. Please don't do that. It's extremely risky because I'm pushing my button from very near to the new week opening gap low. So it's extremely uh, and I'm going to cover the breakaway gap only. My target will be this constant encroachment, and I will take a partial maybe above here around this area. I'll take a partial here. If it take me, okay, with him. If it take me, then and only then. Obviously it has to come within 3 candle, as I didn't push my button over here when I got the market structure shift. I didn't push my button. It was inside setup. Okay, this is the inside setup. Again, this is the inside. Or am I was I looking for sell? You know that. What did I tell when the market was falling? Oh no, I'm not looking for sell because I know it is going lower. It happened already here. I saw that. So it will go higher again, but I should push my button when I got the market structure shift. You will see that, okay, as market didn't reach, I don't think so it will come here within 3 candle. So I'm going to close it because I just missed the opportunity to take buy. I should push my button because this is the setup inside another setup. I just missed it. Over here, if I push my button, though it's risky, I will take a partial. I would take a partial over there. See here, after the market structure shift, if I could push my button over there. So until that, look at the reaction from that random level. See the reaction from that random level. It was near about 30 handle. Then I would hold my trade until sorry, until this constant encroachment above this relatively equal highs from 1 minute chart. This was my buy side liquidity. I just missed it because I was talking with you guys. The only thing I missed is it was the inside entry. I mean, this entry is inside another entry, so it's a inside setup, and I just missed it. Whatever. Sometimes shit happens. Yeah, I can see it, and as I told you, you don't need to for that. But if you get it, you should be very happy. You should smile. You should smile, right? If you get it, then you should smile. Not smile. It should be you should laugh until that bicycle. My mistake. Okay, I should have pushed the bottom over there. Oh man. Whatever. Okay, guys. I have to take a break for 2 to 3 minutes. I'll be back. In the meantime, make sure that you have given me the thumbs up and you have subscribed to my channel if you are new, because I'm going to provide you the most valuable lesson. When market is falling, what did I tell you guys? This is the part you should learn. Now, today is extremely difficult because market is not giving us any opportunity to take entry. It's difficult for us today. See this market structure shift. Do you know this is valid or not? Absolutely bullshit. This is bullshit market structure shift. This is just sideways candle. This is the one high that is just higher than that high. I was forcing the market. Brother, don't tell that. It worked perfectly. It worked until that area. The way you explained it worked that way. Don't say that. And this is true. This is bullshit. This is not a valid market structure shift. This is not a swing high I would go for. taking my buy. This is not a swing high. It's not giving us the opportunity to take entry. It can happen, man. Toxic Booba, can you explain the other setup? Which setup you are talking about, brother? It's not the market structure shift. How can I explain? How can I just convince you that, brother? I am not seeing not even a single setup. Not even a single setup. Now, compare this price action, okay? This price action with that price action. Remember, there was a bearish fair value gap. Price tapped to this bearish fair value gap, fall until that area. Maybe you took the sell over there, you got profitable over here. The same area. This high, look, this high failed to take that high. This high failed to take that high. Then this high failed to take that high. This high failed to take that high. Is that the same thing over here? The same thing over here around that area? Then market gave you the market structure shift. Then market gave you the market structure shift. Look, same thing. There was one fair value gap. You had just two fair value gap over here. That is the difference. Market tap to this fair value gap. Keep falling. You are profitable. Market tap to the fair value gap. Keep reversing. You took the loss. That's why I told don't give a shit when market is falling. Let him fall and keep watching how far it can reach. Let him fall and keep watching how far it can reach. After a certain period of time, when market will take some liquidity, no, you don't need to think about this bullish fair value gap. You don't need to think that market is reaching for that bullish fair value. You don't need to think like that way. As today is the expansion day. If it reaches until that area, that's cool. All you would love to see that if there is some kind of liquidity from 1 minute chart or not. Now today it's not working like that way. This low and that low, they are relatively equal lows. Market has taken that relatively equal lows. Sell side liquidity has taken. Market went lower. Do you have any market structure shift over there? For example, you have a very nice market structure shift, fair value gap, immediate reaction, take that buy, boom. You're done. If you don't see the perfect setup, keep waiting. If it didn't give you any opportunity, that doesn't mean you are going to force the market to take the entry. Please don't do that. Please don't do that. I don't know where you are seeing the breaker block, brother. I didn't see any breaker block. If you are looking for this one as your breaker block, I don't think so. This is the breaker block. I mean, if you're looking for that one, maybe market will respect this breaker block. Maybe, okay. Let me actually mark it. So that just let me mark the consecutive breaker block here, okay. If you think this is the breaker block, I'm not agree with you, and I don't think so that this is the breaker block. So let me remove this one. Maybe it will work from there and it will go and take that buy side liquidity maybe until that area, but still this is not my breaker block. I love to work with the logic, okay. The way I explained this sell setup comparing with that sell setup, this time both of that area there was no logic to take sell, but here you are lucky, you got the profit. You are unlucky, you give your profit to the market again. This is how the gamblers work. If you work with the logic, then you didn't push your button over there, you didn't push your button over there as well. Yeah, maybe you didn't get the opportunity to take the sell, but think, man, just think. You knew market is going higher at least until that entry fair value gap, at least until that area. Fortunately, you got a market structure shift over there, immediate reaction over there. Just feel it, man, until that area. Fortunately, you have seen that market has taken some kind of liquidity. What happened yesterday? Lot of time. It happened yesterday. Lot of time. You saw that market has taken the liquidity the way it has taken this liquidity here. Then you got the market structure, fair value gap trade, boom. Feel it, man. This is heaven. So here, if you see this is the breaker block, I don't see this is a breaker block. Obviously, if I just mark the high, I guess it has respected the high as well. This is the mohawk, whatever it is. But if you think this is the breaker block, in my opinion, this is not the breaker block. I'm not telling this is not breaker block. I'm just telling, in my opinion, in my way, this is not the breaker block. Then why market is reversing from that area, brother? Explain. Explain us. Let me explain that. No, I don't want to explain that right now. I need to take a break. Okay, I will take a break for 2 to 3 minutes. When I'll be back, I will see 165 people are watching me, and I will see 170 likes, at least 180 likes. So 175 people will watch me, and 180 likes will be there. If I don't see that, then I will not tell anything. Okay, I just need the likes, thumbs up. Near about 200 people are watching, still I didn't get 150 likes. It's not fair. Okay, I don't like this. It's not fair. I think that I told before leaving the stream, I mean before taking the break, I told 165 people. So I can see 168 people. So my prediction was not bad. At the same time, I told 180 likes, but I got 166 likes. So I am obviously not going to talk until 180 likes. So let some people go. Okay, some people let them go because I need the likes. And you can say anything to me. I don't care. The reason is I'm a very small YouTuber, so I will need your support. Either this parallel gap, then reverse, or that breakaway gap, then reverse. Any of this will be happen. Why? Why is that? Why not that fair value gap? It is also important. It can reverse from that fair value gap as well. Ah, brother, you are reversing your turn. You are reversing. Why you are reversing, brother? Look to that specific leg. How many fair value gap do you have? One, two, three. You don't have four fair value gap. You don't have a fair value gap over there. This is the first fair value gap. It can reverse from there as well. But I really would love to see either it will come here or there. Any of this fair value gap. Obviously, it can reverse from that area as well. It has taken that liquidity here. This the liquidity has taken. If I get a market structure shift, I will take the buy. But brother, you are inside the last fair value gap. Why you are not waiting to break that fair value gap here right now? Because I am at the end of the session, very near to the lunch hour. If it give me a market structure shift right now, that means it is reaching for certain area before the lunch hour. Then it will actually make the distortion. It will start to do, that means some kind of lower run. Can I look for a sell over here, brother? You can obviously look for a sell, but it's risky for me. I don't know exactly from which fair value gap it will reverse. I don't know how far it will reach. It can reverse from that on, or that on. If it reach until this one, maybe you will get an opportunity to take sell from there to until that area. It can happen. If you are unlucky and it actually reverse from that first fair value gap, you will be chopped up. So I'm not interested to look for sell from there. Instead, I would look for a buy here. Why you are buying, brother? Why you are buying? Don't buy, don't buy, don't buy. Ah man, I'm crazy. I'm buying. I'm going to buy. Trend is my friend. Are you in Bangladesh? Yes, Wahid Ali, I am in Bangladesh, brother. How are you? Did you remember when you tell us to feel the market? I feel that the market need a very small push and you will see it at the low of the day. That is a small push, brother. At the low of the day. That's a crazy wish, man. Is a breaker inside the actual new week opening game. It can happen, but there is no breaker until now. I don't see any breaker yet. This is not the breaker, okay? In my opinion, this is not the breaker either way. So I'm going to remove it because some people will join me later and they will see that I marked that breaker block, but it didn't work. But this is not the breaker, as if you remember, okay? I'm going to remove this one as well because I have already explained what I am waiting for. Can you take a sell over there? As I told you, it can reverse from this fair value gap, it can reverse from that fair value gap, it can fall little more, trade some other level over here. Though I don't want to see that, I would love to see either it will reverse from this one or that one. It should reverse from there. That is my expectation. So for selling, it's extremely difficult for me to take the sell. Extremely difficult. If my bias was bearish, for example, I know that today is a bear day. Oh man, that was heaven for me. Market has taken this liquidity, failed to take that high. That high market failed to take. Market structure shift, a perfect market structure shift. Maybe there will be a fair value gap. I mean, if market wanted to fall, there is a fair value gap. I would push my button over there with confident that market is going to fall. I was below this new week opening gap. Oh man, just feel it. As it didn't give me that opportunity, I am just unable to frame a sell setup over here. I have to wait for the buy setup until maybe this buy side liquidity, until this high, see this high has been rejected, then until this constant crossman. If I get a market structure shift over here, is that swing high valid for shifting market structure? No, absolutely not. What you can do, I can push the market, I can force the market. If I get a very nice displacement now, for example, very nice displacement, very nice fair value gap, immediate reaction, I will go for that buy. I'll force the market. I don't have any other way because I didn't get any opportunity to push my button today until now. So I will force the market. Should you do it? No, you should not do it. You should not do it. wait and wait. If you don't get the opportunity, don't push the button. You don't need to force the market. If you understand that simple logic, then why you are going to push the button, brother? Why you are going to push the button? Because I know, okay, if I get the opportunity, I will show you how to actually manage the trade. I mean, when you are seeing something bad is happening, when you should close the trade, and how I actually do that. Okay, let me show that. If I get that high is shifted by a displacement, not something Mickey Mouse move, not like that. One candle, boom, something like that. If I get that, then I will show you. It doesn't mean that you are going to push the button. Okay, please don't do that. It's still here, bro. Not 1 minute on what? Feel the short. I can't feel the short, brother. I can't feel the short, brother. I just can't feel the short. Now 30 second, 15-second chart, brother. They're awesome. Okay, when I was trading 13-second chart, 15-second chart, if you remember, I don't know you were there or not. What I have done over there. Remember one day I took 5 entries, four was winning trade, one was losing trade, and even that the losing trade, I told that it is going to be the losing trade. I mean, I don't know you remember that or not. I was there was a clash with a viewer. I think it was Harman or someone else. I don't remember. Later, I told Peter to block him. Just before blocking him, I was just showing him that how what I can do in that time frame, smaller time frame. That is heaven. Okay, there is lot of opportunity to take entry. Lot of opportunity. You see this buy. Look at this run. That specific run. Go to your 15-second chart and frame at least 5 entry over there. At least 5 entry you will be able to frame that specific leg, today's run, from 15 seconds. Exactly from 15-second chart, not 30-second. 15-second chart. Don't believe me? Go and check. Feel your girlfriend. There is no short. No, there is no short in my opinion. Okay. PM may go sell. I don't agree with you. Until 240, I'm not looking for sell. Until 235, not exactly 240, from until 235 to 245, I'm not looking for sell. Here, I'm just looking buying opportunity, not selling opportunity. No selling opportunity for me here. But if market is falling, brother, market is falling. I don't care. If it keep falling, I don't care. The way, like for example, it is now going above that high. Are you going to take the buy, brother? No. Why? Because the way it is reaching over there, I don't like it. What I can do now, I'm gonna push my button. Going to put my stop loss below that low. Okay, and I'm going to put my target profit over there. See this candle here, this candle, that should be my first partial. This is how I frame my trade and I manage my trade. If I am wrong over there, now don't push your button. Okay, let me do my job over here. I will do my job. What I actually do. Do I wait for the setup? No, I don't do that. Every single time I get an opportunity, I see an uh, opportunity to take entry, I do that. See this down close body close candle. This is my order block. I got a stop out over here. I will look for another buy setup. My stop loss is just below that candle because this candle low should not be taken. It should not be taken. This is my bullish order block. I will mark the consonant crossment of that candle. I will get a stop out over here. No worries. I will take re-entry. So here, this is the 50%. I don't want to see body will close below this candle. Kisama mean threshold. I don't want to see body will close below this candle. Sorry, below that mean threshold. Okay, this is my order block. Let me show you the thing I actually do. It some of you will think this is over trading. Some of you will think this is revenge trading. Some of you will think This is something you should not do. But this is me, what I do. Until this min threshold is holding the price, I'm safe. If it will go above this order block, close above this order block line, I will trail my stop loss. I will trail my stop loss if I get the opportunity. But before that, if I get stopped out, what you are going to say over there? If you get stopped out, I will try to look for another setup. Look, but brother, your stop loss and risk to reward ratio is too small. I don't care because I know what I'm doing. I really don't care. This candle is going to be my propulsion block. When the candle will close above this candle, this is going to be my propulsion block. If it can close above that high, for example, above that high, if it can close, okay, I'm just adding if, then this is going to be my consecutive propulsion block. Ah, brother, you are going to get stopped out. I'm not afraid. Here, I'm just not afraid to get stopped out. If I get stopped out, I will keep looking for this type of opportunity again and again. And I know I'm gonna be profitable over here by this thing. I'm just watching the price over here, how this min threshold is going to work. I'm not reading your comment, guys, because I am just focusing on the price. So I am unable to. Okay, am I live? I guess I'm live. I'm not focusing on your comment because I have to focus on this price action because I would love to see what it is going to happen. This low and that low, they are now. What the hell, man? Something is wrong with my phone. Just a second, okay? There's something wrong. আম্মা ওই দরজা খুলো না, সাউন্ড আসে। কি হইছে? এ কিল্লু, বারান্দায় দাও, বারান্দায় দাও, বারান্দায় দাও, বারান্দায় দাও। দিছো? এই যে এইটা খুললে আম্মা মশা আসে। আর ওই কিভাবে বন্ধ করছো? জ্বালাস, আমি চালাচ্ছি, তুমি আমার জ্বালাচ্ছ। হুদাই। Okay, test took out. Let me do my job, okay? Just please don't tell me anything, don't do anything with me. Just let me do my job. I will do my job. And don't please copy my trade. It's a request to all of you. If you know what is going to happen, you should not be afraid of taking losing trade. Okay, something is happening over here in my phone. I don't know what is it's just disconnecting again and again. I can see some of, I know that some of you will start comment bullshit, but I don't care because this is what I actually do. My stop loss should be just below that min threshold. and this time it should go through this area with a strong run. That means some kind of boom, something like that. It should be there. Let him close first above that line, above here. Let him close it, close him first over there. Then I will add one more to that propulsion block. If it can close above uh, that area, I will add one more contract over there. But first it has to close above that high. Still now I'm in the risk because market can obviously come back again to this min threshold. One more time it can reach over here, though I don't want to see that. But yeah, I will just look for that. Please don't focus anything over here. Out after 11:30, you should not push your button. It's my request, and this is here what I actually do. I took my buy from that order block. I was believing that this order block is going to hold the price. It didn't do. No worries. I'm gonna take re-entry from the lowest down close body close candle because my premises are so simple. It has taken the liquidity here, no worries. Then it has taken this liquidity here, trade that fair value gap. It should work as a order block. It didn't do that. It was overzealous. It went one more time below that relatively equal lows. That should be the perfect order block. It should not be violated. It should be perfect order block at least until this buy side liquidity. Over here I would love to see how many handle I got losses. Okay, so just I mark from this candle. Okay, this candle from there to there, it's 23 handle, so I have a loss of 23 handle. If I get a profit from there to there, it's gonna be 19 handle. If it reach until that area, it's gonna be 36 handle. In short, my all the losses will be mitigated and I'll be profitable. I'm confident with my trade. If it tap to this area, I will take, I will add one more. If it can tap to this line, okay, I will add one more. Obviously, uh, before reaching above that high, obviously before reaching over there, okay. It's little late, but yeah, whatever. And I'll put it over here. And that high, not rejection block. I'm not going to leave the rejection block. Still I'm going to put it to that highest order block. See, this is the highest order block, so I'm going to believe that market is reaching for that highest order block now. I have a lot of losses over here to that order block. I don't care because I know what I'm looking for. If you know what you are looking for, you should not be afraid of your losing trade. As I told you, I'm here, what I do, I'm showing that to you. I'm just showing that to you. I'm not asking you to do that. I'm just showing you that what I do. That's the thing I do. Okay, uh, because of some reason it didn't close it. I don't know what is the reason, but I will put my stop loss now very near that area. So here, just I have to mark the mean threshold. I have to mark the mean threshold of that propulsion block. This propulsion block. Okay, so I'm going to mark the mean threshold of that propulsion block. Look, this is the mean threshold of that propulsion block. I'm going to put my stop loss just below that mean threshold of that propulsion block. Little lower, I know it's little more lower, but that is the place that should be safe. Now, why it didn't close, I don't know. Sometimes shit happens. It should given me the partial close over there, whatever. It will go over here to that buy side liquidity. I know that beforehand. No, brother, you don't know that. I know that, man. I'm the market wizard. Okay, so I know that it's reaching for that buy side liquidity now. before reaching over there, can it come back again to this water block? No, it should not close below this propulsion block. It should not close. Okay, so it should take that. I will put it over here to that constant encroachment of that last fair value gap, just above that buy side liquidity. When it will make a fair value gap over here, if it can make a fair value gap, I don't know it is going to make a fair value gap or not. If it can make a fair value gap over here, I will put my stop loss to the break even. Until then, my stop loss should be there, just below that propulsion block mean threshold. If I get a stopped out over here, I'll be stopped out over here. I'm just framing, I'm just doing the things I do. I'm not asking you to do that. Okay. I got an advertisement. Okay, guys, I got an you should not have an advertisement, man. It's you will get an advertisement when you will join at the first time. Then you should not get an advertisement. If I get a fair value gap over here, I have to have a fair value gap to put my stop loss to the break even. If I don't get a fair value gap, I am unable to put my stop loss to the break even. Oh man, close your trade. You tap to this buy sell. No, it's not the logical level where market should reverse. It can go little lower now to come back again to trade that propulsion block one more time. It can do that. After leaving that buy sell liquidity, it can come back one more time to trade that propulsion block one more time. Nothing wrong with that. My stop loss in a safe position, just below that mean threshold. Why? Why this is your mean threshold? That is the part where you need to be a member. I'm sorry for that. But yeah, that's something I told them. They know. Why you target over there to that constant encroachment, not at that buy side level? If you put your stop loss, target profit over there, that is your done. Your trade is done, man. You would get near about where was your entry? There. There was your entry until that area. 39 handle. Man, you had a loss. You had a loss. You had a loss of 17 handle. I know. If you know what you are looking for, you don't give a shit to this market. What it has left? Relatively equal highs. What is that? A very strong support zone. See, this zone is unable to be broken. This is the zone which is unable to be broken. Look at this zone. Take sell, take sell, take sell, take sell, take sell. Market is reaching for sell side liquidity. Bullshit. Brother, you are going to be stopped out now. Did I take the partial? I don't remember. Yeah. Where is my stop loss right now? At the logical level. What is the logical level? The mean threshold of that propulsion block. There you go. Done. I'm done. But brother, you take a loss over there. You loss over there. No man. I know what I'm looking for. That is the thing I am telling you. Okay. This is the way I trade. That's why when I show you some setup and I put my stop loss too tight or something like that, I just can't I just can't do that. Okay. I can't change my habit. That is my habit. What can I do, man? Whenever I get a loss, I don't care that loss because I know what I'm looking for. Did I tell you that it is reaching at least until this fair value gap or that fair value gap? Any of this fair value gap will be traded. Yeah, obviously it can reverse from there, but that is low probability. Most importantly, this fair value gap, that fair value gap. Brother, it went through this fair value gap. Go to your 15-second or 5-second chart. You will see a last fair value gap over there. Don't believe me? Go and check. Check, brother. I'm not seeing anything else. Promise. I promise you, brother. I have no other monitor, nothing. Whatever you are seeing here, I'm also seeing the same thing. Even I'm not looking in this 15-minute chart. No, nothing. Just this 1-minute chart, this all type. Uh, I mean, I mean, setup or everything. Okay, nothing else. I know market is reaching for some certain level, then it will take at least this buy side liquidity. At least this buy side liquidity should be taken. When it will take that buy side liquidity, what is the most obvious level? Constant encroachment. Can I put it over there? No, you can't do that. You can't put your target profit over there. That's gambling. What are you talking about? Then why did you put it over there? Because I know market is reaching for everything and it is reaching over there. If you know that it is reaching over there, then put it over there. It's highly risky. See this reversal can simply come back again until the min threshold of this order block. Okay guys, that's the way I trade actually. Okay, that is my way to trade. I am not influencing you, I'm not telling you please do that. Instead, what I'm telling you, today until now I didn't see a setup. My mistake, maybe I don't know how to trade, maybe I am unable to trade, but I don't see any trade. What do you mean by you don't see any trade? No 22 YT model. No 22 YT model. If I don't see any 22 YT model, I will say that there is no setup. Can you trade this order block entry? See this order block? When this candle has closed above this candle, that candle, specific that candle, it closed over there. I will start to look for sell. If it can come back again, that high of that order block, I will take my entry. Did it reach over there? No, I didn't. Sorry, it didn't reach over there. Did I miss it? Yeah, I miss it. I'm gonna push my button from that inversion fair value gap. What you were talking about, brother? You never talked about this inversion fair value gap. Remember, in Monday, I guess. So far, I remember that's the Monday. I pushed my button Monday or Tuesday. I don't remember exactly, but I will post the what to say? I mean the what is that short where I pushed my button from the inversion fair value gap first. Then I showed you the 22 YT model. If you remember or not, inversion fair value. I'll push my button over there. I won't wait to reach until this order block. I got this inversion fair value gap. I'll put my push my button over there. Why I am going to leave this one? Because I'm looking for bull run. I'm looking for a bull run. When market reach here, a certain level, consonant crossment, rejected from there, very nice displacement. What did I tell you? Go to your 15-second chart or 30-second chart. I forgot to add 30-second chart, so I told maybe 15-second chart. Go and look, there is a setup. I know already there is a setup from a lower time frame. I am unable to trade from 1 minute chart, 22 YT model, but I am able to trade from this inversion fair value gap from that order block. Okay, then market went higher, tap to this entry fair value gap. Are you going to push your button from there? No, I'm not going to push my button from there. This is illogical. Push my button from that entry fair value gap. For example, I didn't push my button from inversion fair value gap. Am I going to push my button over there? No, I will wait to break this fair value gap. Why this fair value gap is important? After 9:30, this is the first fair value gap. I will wait to see how it is going to break. Is it taking a lot of times to break that fair value gap? Either way, just forget about this. This is not 9:30 fair value gap. Except 9:30 fair value gap. I would love to ask you guys this question. I will read your comment, brother. Read your comment, okay? You have ultimate draw on liquidity. Now it's the trend is your friend, brother. So today is the bullish trend. Whenever market will fall, it will keep going higher. Where did it reach? Now it will go through this, I don't know. But where did it reach? I knew it that market is reaching for there. That's why I target that consonant crossment. If you if you can feel it, if you can understand the reaction, you can be wrong over here. See here, that was a perfect order block. It has been violated by that order block. Sometimes shit happens, but that doesn't mean I am unable to take re-entry. I am going to push my button again. I'm confident. I'm very much confident that order block is going to hold the price, send the price until that area, that consonant crossment. I will see how it is going to be working over there. And by the way, this is the lunch hour. I'm going to close my session very soon. But just let me explain the price action over here, then I'll close my session. Okay. I'm extremely sorry for you guys. Except the fair value gap after 9:30. What else do you call this fair value gap? I need to ask this question, brother. What else do you call this fair value gap? Just forget about the 9:30 fair value gap. Just forget about that. Except that one. What is that fair value gap? What is this fair value gap called? Just let me know that, okay? I need this answer, please. Because when I'm keep telling you guys something and you are not focusing on that, that means I'm wasting my time. I don't want to waste my time. So I need your reply over here without any contest. So please uh, give me the reply. I know I'm little delayed today. No, it's not inverse fair value gap. Delivery from order block or unicorn. Okay, I didn't talk about anything about unicorn, brother. Inversion fair value gap, no. Inversion fair value gap, no. No. Look over here. What is that fair value gap? So, here. What is that fair value gap? This one. What is that fair value gap called? Yeah, it's obviously a CB, but I give a name to that fair value gap. Thank you, IS Precise. Thank you so much, brother. That is the last fair value gap. Absolutely, this is the last fair value gap, right? That leg, there is no other fair value gap above that fair value gap. A perfect last fair value gap. I will see when sorry, one body will close inside that fair value gap. One body will close inside that fair value gap. I would love to see this fair value gap will be broken within two candle. Just by two candle. Did there anybody closed inside this fair value gap? No. Then finally one candle has broken this fair value gap. Is this something new I'm telling you today? The last fair value gap when my bias is bullish, okay, in I mean single way, I mean without the thinking that market is going higher, without that thinking, this is not going to help you, brother. This is not going to help you. Why I was thinking market will go higher? Because it has to reach the entry fair value gap from 15 minute chart. Remember there was a entry fair value gap. Just a second, okay. I'm going to close my session, okay. Just give me little more time. I know that I talk too much, but I should explain this thing, okay. Just give me little time. Okay. This is that entry fair value gap. I told that I'm not convinced here to that reversal. It can't be reversal over there. Yeah, I will be convinced by that if it can close below this constant crossment from 15 minute chart. Then I'll be convinced. No, market is not going higher anymore. That is the reversal. I am wrong. That is the fair value gap that has some value. I am wrong. I am not convinced until it's not broken from 15 minute chart. Remember, I told this is the last line. This is the last line. If it is broken, why this is the last line? Nobody asked me this question. Why this is the last line? This is the new day opening gap. If this new day opening gap is broken, then market simply it will keep falling. If market would love to go higher, it should not work with the lower portion of that new day opening gap. Did you understand something, guys? Okay, just uh, just hold your comment. I mean, hold your question. Let me finish this first. I will ask you if anyone has any question. I will give you the reply. Then I will close my session. Okay. But if you just keep asking me the question, I can't focus on the price action. I can't just explain the things over there. Okay. New day opening gap. This is the strongest fair value gap. No, brother, this is not the fair value gap. This is the gap, not fair value gap. Brother, try to understand my logic. Try to understand my intention to tell that. New day opening gap, sorry, new week opening gap is the strongest fair value gap ever. Forget about everything else. Am I renaming something? No, I'm making things simple. I'm making things simple. You can call it volume balance, you can call it liquidity void, you can call it lot of things. Ultimately this is working as an inversion fair value gap, sorry, as a fair value gap. This is the strongest fair value gap. What? New week opening gap, then new day opening gap. This is the second strongest fair value gap. If market would love to go higher, why you are thinking that market will go higher? Because I saw market is reversing from a random level. I am not convinced. Even if market would love to fall, it should fall from that entry fair value gap. We will decide later, is it going higher or not? We will decide that later. But from here, I can't be agree that market is going to fall. I can't be agree with that. Even if market would love to fall, it has to reach to that fair value gap at least. Hindsight, go and watch, brother. How many times I proved it? Last fair value gap. Last fair value gap. Very simple. Just a specific fair value gap. So even if market would love to fall, it has to fall from there. But suddenly market is reversing from there. Down close candle. I don't know what is going to happen next. Okay. It is falling, it is falling, it is falling. This is the strongest fair value gap over here. I have this 15-minute bullish fair value gap as well. I'm not interested to mark that 15-minute bullish fair value gap. I'm not interested to mark that. I would love to use this new day opening gap. Why? Because this 15-minute fair value gap and this new day opening gap are at the same level. When I have the strongest one, why I should go for the weak one? I'm not interested to use that weak fair value gap. Guys, I talk too much, but I would love to stay into the point. Okay, I will be into the point always. I will try to do that. So when I have this strongest fair value gap, I will see how market is going to work. If a candle can close below this constant encroachment, what does that mean? That means market has worked with the lower portion of this fair value gap. But brother, this fair value gap has been traded already one time, maybe two, three, four, five, lot of times it has been traded. Why you are going to leave that new opening gap until five days? Okay, five trading days. It's new. Market never trade that on. This fair value gap market never been traded. Never. This is the first time market came here. You have to think like that way. This new week opening gap, it has been traded a lot of time, right? Lot of time it has traded. No. This is the first time market came to this new week opening gap until the 5 weeks. You can keep that after the 5 weeks as well, but as per ICT in general, you should keep it until 5 weeks. 5 trading days. That means if this new day opening gap create Monday, until the next Monday it is valid. If there is a holiday, maybe in after Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday was the holiday, so you will keep this new day opening gap until Tuesday. That means 5 trading day. If market can close below this constant encroachment, that means it's weaker. It's going to fail to hold the price, send it back higher, maybe until this area. So this is my last level that will tell me that is market going higher or lower. This constant encroachment specifically, take the notes, brother. If you are thinking that market is going higher, then you have the bullish fair value gap over there, some kind of bullish fair value gap. You should focus on the constant encroachment, how the body is going to close. Is the body working with the upper portion or body is working with the lower portion? If you are thinking it will go higher and you see that market is working with the lower portion, your bias is 90% sure that your bias is wrong. 90% sure your bias is wrong. If market would love to fall from this last fair value gap, it should not work with the upper portion of this last fair value gap, because this is a bearish fair value gap. If it would love to hold the price, send it back lower. It should work with the lower portion. Now, sometimes shit happens. Sometimes you will see that it works with the upper portion and then it fall again. Okay, sometimes it happens. Most of the time you will see this type of things. Lower portion, see, it worked with the lower portion. There is nobody that has closed above the upper portion, but weak went, brother. Lot of time. I don't give a shit the weak. Just give me little more time. I would love to finish this one. That's why this constant encroachment was important for me. So finally market reached here to that constant encroachment. Then I got this displacement, a very nice run. What does it mean? When market is above this new opening gap, am I willing to take buy? Absolutely, I'm willing to take buy. At the same time, my bias is bullish until this entry fair value gap. So see, now I am framing my bias. In that type of situation, the last fair value gap is gonna be important for me. When market will come back again to this last fair value gap. Previously market worked with this last fair value gap. Look over here. In that time it wasn't the last fair value gap, but market worked. Nobody closed that fair value gap. Week has closed. I mean, week worked with this fair value gap. There is nothing wrong with that. Guys, can you hear me, guys? Just I need to confirm that you can hear me, because there is some internet issues over here in my phone. I'm not sure that you can hear me or not. So I just need to confirm that you can hear me. Otherwise, I'm just talking to myself. I don't want to talk with myself. So just let me know that you can hear me. By the same time, please don't forget to push the like button. Make it at least 200 likes, okay? Just 200 likes. Just need 16 more likes. I always beg for the like, okay? Okay, thank you guys. You can hear me, okay? So I have the premises in my mind that I am looking for buy and market is reaching for over there. Am I confident? Are you confident that market is reaching over there? You should be confident, because you know this was the random reversal. If you don't believe me, go and do the journal. build your confidence. In that type of situation, this last fair value gap, I would love to see if there is a candle which has closed inside this fair value gap, then the very next candle should close above the fair value gap. If you see that no body is closing inside this fair value gap, instead wick is working with there but bodies are closing below this fair value gap, then suddenly you saw one candle went through that last fair value gap from that 1 minute chart, exactly from that 1 minute chart. Remember, this is your high probable buy setup. What do you mean by high probable buy setup? Not high probable, I'm wrong with that specific line. Not high probable. This is your high potential buy setup. What do I mean by that? In this type of situation, you take an entry whenever it will tap to the high of this last fair value gap. You will cover the order block, the fair value gap, the breaker block. If anything you see below this fair value gap, if anything you see, for example, you have this order block over there. See this down close body close candle which has traded that fair value gap. You have to cover this order block. So your stop loss is going to be just below that order block. For example, there is no down close body close candle. All are bull candle. Just all are bull candle. Do you have any fair value gap around that area? No. But you have this fair value gap here. No, brother. This fair value gap, that fair value gap. Still, I have some bodies here. See, I have some bodies. So I don't care about this fair value gap. If this fair value gap has been created just below that last fair value gap, there is no bodies. In that type of situation, I had to cover that fair value gap. If you don't see a fair value gap below this last fair value gap, no order block, nothing. Put a stop loss just before, exactly just before, maybe 1 tick or 2 tick before to that fair value gap. Where is going to be your target? Very far. Where you are thinking market is going for. Maybe it can be your extreme liquidity from 15-minute chart. It can be the last fair value gap from 15-minute chart where you are thinking market is reaching for from your 15-minute chart, not from 1 minute chart, 15-minute chart. At the same time, make sure that you have taken some partial. Anywhere you will take the partial. Just make sure that you have taken some partial. Why you are telling that, brother? You always tell that never ever hold your trade until the extreme liquidity. Man, this is not a high probable trade. This is the trade which you are going to push by reading the price action, by depending on the candle to take a huge risk to reward ratio. Here you are going to take, now not here actually, here you have to put your stop loss over there just below that down close candle. There is no other way. If you are overzealous, obviously you can do that over there. And if you get stopped out, then you will wait to re-entry, take re-entry. Whenever market will close above that fair value gap again, you will take re-entry. If you would love to put your stop loss very tight over there, that is, I'm not gonna support. Okay, in my opinion, if there is a order block, at least cover the mean threshold of that order block. At least. I mean, this is my advice. If you see that this order block didn't trade, okay, so it can come back to trade that order block. So here, this is the consecutive order block around that area. It come back again, trade that consecutive order block, whatever here. So that is my advice. Here you are taking this entry, I mean, taking this entry for the high potential. That means I will take a small risk for a huge profit. Make sure that you have taken some partial. Okay, so maybe I didn't take the entry from inversion fair value gap. What I'm going to do, I'm going to take my entry from that last fair value gap. Did I talk about this before? Here is my question, guys. Did I talk about this before? When market was here, did I talk for your reminding? Okay, I told that I want to say this fair value gap is going to be closed by 1 or 2 candle, exactly by 1 or 2 candle. If one candle close inside the fair value gap, the very next candle has to close above this fair value gap. Did I ever talk about this, or this is the first time? Hindsight, I'm using the hindsight. Tell me, brother. Okay, now just now advertisement came to do. It should not be. Okay, there can be some kind of lagging. Maybe it's because of lagging. Okay, I don't know, but I mean, my advertisement is not open, so you will get an advertisement at the beginning of the stream. You will never get another I mean advertisement. It can be for the lag. Okay, it's lagging, to be honest. So guys, this thing I have already taught you. I have already taught you. This inversion fair value gap, I told that I can feel it. I can feel it until yesterday. I can feel it. Suddenly, it is almost very clear to me because of ICT's 2024 mentorship, and I have already explained it by making a video. I will make another video about the inversion fair value gap. That will clear, absolutely, it will clear your doubt if you still have some doubt or something like that. Okay, I will make another video about that. This entry, that entry, I have two entry opportunity. I took the buy over there. For example, I took the buy over here and then I got stopped out. Am I going to cry? No, because I know when market will close above that high again, I will take re-entry over there. I know market is reaching here. Here, it is reaching here. Now, after that, it will go higher or not. That's different matter. That's different matter. But until that fair value gap, it should reach to that fair value gap because this is the entry fair value gap. This is your another opportunity. Now, for example, market, you also missed that trade. No, brother, I missed that trade. I'm not going to. I'm not able to take that entry. Okay, no worries. Let's see what happened in a longer term. Market went lower, take that liquidity, went higher, gave you the market structure shift. Are you going to take entry from this fair value gap? No, I'm not going to take the fair value gap entry from that fair value gap. I'm just reading the price. Then this is the down close, body close candle or the consecutive order block. Here, what is that? Your consecutive order block. What is that candle? These two candle, what are they? Propulsion block. Mark the high of that propulsion block. Price tap to this propulsion block. Did it close above this fair value gap? Now, this is the run which has confirmed that this run, okay, not here, this, not that run. This run confirmed that this entry fair value gap is broken. Where did it reach? To that new week opening gap low. Did I take buy over there? No, I didn't take. Can I take a buy if I just go stream suddenly ending for some reason? I had to refresh to get it back. Am I live? I mean, because of the internet, I'm really getting. Oh man, I'm extremely sorry. Okay, what is happening? I don't know, but because of internet issue, I guess it's really so difficult to continue. But I would love to close it very soon. I wanted to make it very very soon. Okay, so over. Let me today, yeah, I yes precise. Today I didn't see any 22 perfect model. Okay, until now I didn't see any 22 perfect model. So in my opinion, this morning session I didn't have any 22 perfect model. I am just telling you, uh, I mean, what I could do. Okay, what I could do. That's the thing I'm telling you, and the things I'm explaining you here, I explained that lot of time before. Not this is the first time by using the hindsight. I don't like the hindsight. Okay, I love call the market beforehand. Remember, I called the market over there, this the way and there. Remember, I love to call the market beforehand, but I'm just telling you if I don't, what I can do. Okay, you see that I take a loss, but I don't care a loss because I know what I'm looking for. When this candle has broken this fair value gap, the entry fair value gap, this is now broken. So what should I think? Entry fair value gap is going to hold the price and send it back? No. At the same time, the trend is confirmed already. What is the trend? Bullish. So I will only look for to take sell contract only. I mean, it will take some sell side liquidity, then it will go higher. But market is not taking the sell side, so I'm little worried. Why market is not taking the sell side liquidity? I'm waiting. I'm waiting here. I got the market structure shift over there. Am I going to take the sell buy over there? No, I'm not going to take the buy over there. I look over here. Finally, market reached until that tree. I'm waiting. I'm still waiting to look for buy. Here, I got the market structure shift. I can see this is not a valid market structure shift. Obviously, I can go for the, this entry is inside another entry, another setup. Here, if you look another setup, market structure sheet, fair value gap, boom, market structure sheet, fair value gap, boom, something, whatever you see, you can see lot of 22 YT model over there, not the perfect one, but still 22 YT model. Then finally, market reach here. Am I going to push my button? Am I going to push my button just because it has made the fair value, I mean, setup inside another setup? No. My premises is I know that market is going higher. That is my premises. I know whenever market is falling, it is actually falling to take the liquidity. How do I know that? Trend is your friend. I'm just believing that one line, one sentence. Trend is your friend. So whenever market is falling, I don't give a shit. Market is falling, I don't give a shit. I will wait for the market structure shift. Maybe I missed that one. Now, when it came here, what it left over there? Relatively equal highs. Brother, it is inside this 15-minute bearish fair value gap, right? What is your trend today? From here to here, what is the trend? What do you see? Is it bullish or is it bearish? Brother, it's bullish. Simply, this is going to be broken. Then why you got chopped up yesterday? When market was around that area, was that confirmed that market is bullish? I don't think so. I don't think so that it was so confirmed that market is bullish. It wasn't clear over there, in my opinion. Here, when market was falling, was that confirmed? By seeing the candle, the way it was falling, broken that new week opening gap. Look until that candle. Was that confirmed that it is bearish? Then look at this bull run and that bear run. Which is the bigger run? Obviously, the bear run. You can keep looking for sell. You should keep looking for buy. Every bearish fair value gap will be broken now. When the trend is confirmed, here my trend was not confirmed because it was very near to the 930 open or something like that. It was very near. It could reverse from there. There is nothing wrong for that. But when I got the trend, it's not going to hold the price, brother. That's for sure. How far it can reach at first? Constant encroachment. Oh, brother, it went little higher of that constant encroachment. You are wrong. Man, I target that constant encroachment. If it go through that one, that is obvious. That is going to happen. Market is going to go through everything because today's trend is your friend. How long you should feel like that way? Trend is your friend. Go and watch my last video. Over there, I have already told. So I'm going to close my session very soon now. So finally, when market come until that area, left that relatively equal highs. What is my expectation? Either market will reach to this entry fair value gap. Obviously, it can reverse from that first fair value gap. Obviously, it can do. But what I love to see, it will come either this entry fair value gap or the last fair value gap. If it reaches to this last fair value gap, man, trust me, if it can reach to this last fair value gap, the order block entry is the best opportunity to take. The order block entry is the best opportunity to take. Let me tell you the truth. When I pushed my next time I button over there, I'm telling you the truth over here. Okay, you can unsubscribe me, you can unfollow me, whatever you want to do, you can do. But this is the truth. I didn't notice that it didn't trade that last fair value gap. I thought it has traded that last fair value gap. Okay, my last fair value gap was over there. So here, so it seems like that it has traded that last fair value gap. I was so confident of that time when I pushed my button because I was seeing that market has traded that last fair value gap. Now it didn't do that. You can say, brother, then you are wrong. No, I'm not wrong. Still, market has traded that entry fair value gap. It doesn't need to trade that on. But if it has traded that last fair value gap, this order block is the strongest order block ever. I just give you a gem. Very nice gem. Market is falling. Are you going to look for sell? No, man. This is the lunch hour. This is the distortion. Market can give you a big displacement, big fall. For taking a sell, you know what you should look for. What you should look for after a big run. If you'd love to take a sell, what should you look for? This is my last question. Then I'm going to set you free. Okay, I'm not going to waste your time anymore. uh, Guys, I just got 187 likes. If you have any any intention to give me some more likes, I'll be very happy. Just 13 more likes to make it 200 likes. Okay, I'll be very happy, and I'll be grateful to all of you, all of you, brother. Okay, if you just make it 200 likes at least. Okay, please. And try to give me my last answer, and that is, after a big run, what? Okay, yeah, that's the thing, man. Bearish 15-minute bearish fair value. That's all. Just need 15-minute bearish fair value. Don't think that it is falling. Even if this candle come here, don't look for sell, because this candle can go back again over there, or maybe it closed over there. It closed over there. The very next candle, it will keep going higher, keep going higher. You have to leave the 15-minute bearish fair value gap for taking sell. Okay, today's session In my opinion, I didn't see any perfect setup, though it was a very nice run. I believe that whoever was with me, you could take buy from fair value gap there, there, there. Lot of fair value gap. You could take the buy. If any of you push your button because you are thinking that market is going higher, you are gambling without context. If you push your button, if I push my button here, I have the context here. If I push my button over there, I have the context over there. If I push my button over there, I'm gambling. If I push my button over there, I'm gambling because there that entry fair value gap was not be broken. The, the entry fair value gap has broken by that run. If I push my button over there, I was gambling. I'm a gambler. Market has taken that low. If you understand that it is going higher for some certain level, obviously you can push your button. If you don't understand and then push, whoever push the button here, he will push the button over there as well. Here he was lucky, there he will get loss. And this is how when he will get this loss, he will think that okay, now market is falling, he will take sell again, he will get stopped out again. Then when he will see this deep displacement, he will take buy over there, he will get stopped out over again here. This is how the losing circle work. I'm sorry guys, I am also like ICT, I'm also talking bullshit. I didn't want mean to do that, but I always try to explain the things that you need to understand. So where you should look for buy, where you should look for sell. That's all was my intention. Guys, I just need 5 more likes. Just 5 more likes, okay? Now, guys, do you anybody has any question? If you have the question, I'll reply to your question and then I'll close my session. Okay, please make sure that if you have the question, you let me know that as soon as possible. Okay, I would love to close my session. It's been already 12:35. I didn't want to make this longer video, but I was talking, so it was. I'm sorry. Okay, Tito cannot be human. He's too good to be human. Hey, FX, thanks, man. Take sell liquidity boom up again. Right now, it's the launch hour, brother. Don't believe the price action inside the launch hour. Never ever. Okay, never ever believe the launch hour. Now, in time, you will be able to believe it. Okay, why 1140 candle was not a water block? Why 1140 candle? Let me check, brother. Actually, I don't know where is that 1140 candle. No, that was the order block, brother. That was the order block. But market was overzealous. It takes that lowest down close body close candle one more time. I can simply believe this order block. 90% of the time, this will hold the price, send it higher. 90% of the time. Sometimes shit happens. See this? It came until that area. Now I don't have open anything over here. I told that go to your 5-second chart or 15-second chart. You will see a last parallel curve over there. You will must see a last parallel curve over there where market has traded. Don't believe me, just go and check. It should be okay. It should be a last parallel curve from very lower time frame. Sometimes shit happens. So that was a very nice order block, but it failed because market wanted to trade some kind of last parallel gap from lower time frame. Okay. T2, why was 11:49 a.m. your order block for entry versus 11:40? Okay, I think that I have given you the reply already. Okay, why that was a perfect order block. It was overzealous. It stopped me out. It should not do that, but sometimes it happens. Shit happens sometimes. But that doesn't mean I'm going to change my premises. I got stopped out here. I don't care. I'm gonna use that same logic over there until this buy side liquidity. Don't think until that area. Don't think until this consonant crossment. Tick by tick. Even if you can put 1 or 2 tick below this buy side liquidity, that is better. That is better. Then you have this propulsion block. This candle has made this propulsion block valid. Tap to this propulsion block. Add one more contract. Believe the propulsion block consonant crossment. Then market is not reaching below that consonant crossment. Sorry, mean threshold of that propulsion block. It should take that buy side liquidity because the market left that buy side liquidity over there. Then everything has a reaction and the reversal. Okay, that was the reaction, this was the reversal. What is C in new day opening gap? What is C in new day opening gap? What do you mean by what is C in new day opening gap? I didn't understand your question, brother. Market wanted to paint the 1 minute candle wick. Yeah, market wanted to paint it. Absolutely, man. Are consecutive candles on 15-minute considered liquidity consecutive candle, or should there be multiple candles in between? From 15 minutes at just let me go. Look, let me clear everything over here, okay? Make sure that you didn't clear. You have them, and let me give you the answer. Mm, 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 mm. Okay, see these candles, sideways candles. All of them are sideways candles, right? This high and that high, they are relatively equal highs. Bullshit. No, it's not relatively equal highs. This is just sideways candle. It has a longer wick, it has a shorter wick, it has a longer wick, it has a shorter wick, something like that. This is not your relatively equal highs. Just think about just this candle, this small candle. Uh, if there is any other example, uh, I mean, look at this sideways candle. Okay, maybe this candle and that candle low. They're relatively equal. No, they're not relatively equal lows. You have to have swing high and swing high. This is all the sideways candle. This is not your relatively equal highs. Relatively equal highs is something mm, like this low and that low. For example, this low is very near to that low. They are relatively equal lows. See, this low and that low, they are relatively equal lows because this is a swing low, this is a swing low, but this is the sideways candle. Maybe this low came until that area. Are they relatively equal lows? No, because they are sideways candle. So sideways candle you can't use as a swing high. Sideways candle you can't use as a liquidity. Okay, I hope that it's clear. Is there any other question? Oh man, I'm wasting you a lot of time. Oh, okay, just stop asking me the question. I want to close my session. Just give me, okay, brother. See you tomorrow. Something like that. Okay. Constant encroachment. Yeah, that's the constant encroachment. 50% between the high and low, brother. Okay, you gave some. Okay. 10:45, 11 a.m. consecutive candle considered relatively equal highs. 10, 10:45. This one and 11. What is 11? Oh, okay. So no. You can't use them as a. You have to have swing high and swing high. They can be relatively equal highs. Like this is a swing high, this is a swing high. They should be relatively equal highs. But this candle high, that candle high, no. Not even if there is 10 candle. For example, there is 10 candle all together. The first candle high and the 10 number candle high is same. No, that is not your relatively equal highs. If that is a sideways, it's not relatively equal highs. That type of highs you can use at the macro time and in 1 minute time, 1 minute time frame. Okay, that is another matter. If you watch, if you have already watched the macro folder from my YouTube channel, you already know that. Okay, otherwise that you can't use that. Okay, we learned so much. Thank you, MD man, pigeons. Thank you, man. Chitu, when can we enter trades now? Can we enter whenever during the PM session? Absolutely. You can take entry any time around the PM session. And just remember it is reversing from that consonant crossment. It is very important, okay? Also reversing from this last paragraph, though it was a fake breakout, but it is actually reversing from the consonant crossment of that new week opening gap. There is much more possibility that it will be consolidating, okay? It is not going to be fall. In my opinion, it's not going to fall dramatically. It's not like that. Most probably it will be consolidating. See you. Thank you, brother. Okay. Take care, brother. Thank you, Evil Genius. Which video explains entry variable cap and last variable cap concept? Brother, in my YouTube channel, if you go to the variable cap concepts folder, you will get entry variable cap, last variable cap, everything. Do you what is Dre? The new opening gap on a different layout. No, I don't do that. I actually remove all other like in this week, maybe this week I have 5 new day opening gap. In Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I have 5 new day opening gap and 1 new week opening gap in Sunday, right? So I have overall six gap. What I will do in Monday, for example, there was a Monday new day opening gap over there. Where here, this is the new day opening gap, and then in Tuesday I get bigger new day opening gap. Look, it's bigger than that smaller one. So I'm gonna keep this one. I'm going to remove that one. You don't need to do that. You don't need to do that. You can keep them. You can look for the reaction. But in my opinion, that makes the chart more complicated to understand. Which new opening gap I'm going to use, brother? I have lot of new opening gap. It will make me confused. For example, you have a new opening gap here. You have a new opening gap here, here, everywhere. You have the new opening gap. Which one you are going to use? That's why I keep the highest one. Now, this is the Tuesday. Now, in Thursday, sorry, Wednesday, I got another new day opening up here. For example, this one, very small. I'm not going to use that one. Friday, sorry, in Friday, I got a bigger one, bigger than this one. I'm going to use that Friday new day opening gap and I'm going to remove this Tuesday new day opening gap because Friday one was bigger than that one. Now, I have a new opening gap in Wednesday, sorry, in Thursday, which is bigger. So in this week, the Wednesday or Thursday or the Tuesday, okay, just for Tuesday new opening gap is the biggest one. In Monday, next week Monday, this is the Tuesday new opening gap. This new opening gap is valid until the next Tuesday. In Monday, next week Monday, I got another new opening gap. I'm gonna keep both new opening gap, this one and that one, both of them. So every week when it is in every week I will mark the biggest one. I will keep it in short. Okay, I will just mark the biggest one and I will keep it. Okay guys, please stop asking me the question. I really would love to complete the session. Okay, what mentorship year did you find the most important and interesting? 2022. Thank you, brother. You are giving us gold right now. Yes, brother Hadar Omar. 2022 is my favorite one. That is my favorite. Okay. So guys, thank you so much for giving me 200 likes as well, and thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. Tomorrow is gonna be the giveaway, and until tomorrow, cheers, guys.